only speak English, really?
I mean, mostly. I speak a little bit of Japanese, know a little bit of Spanish, but I'm not fluent. So like,
Noobs.
I'm so proud of you. I think.
you know.
Can everyone do me a favor and just go and throw the stream link out to some places?
Yep, I'm gonna do that now.
How long until we start?
We're live. We'll start in, I don't know, 5 minutes. Like, just do this and then we'll start basically.
Okay, so you're actually live. Okay.
Hope none of my superiors see me. I haven't shaved.
You're not at work right now. You're fine.
Ah, there you are. You're hosting now. Or I'm hosting you, I mean.
And we are on here, we are looking good. Oh, that's... Make sure you're on the right screen. Oh, thank you for the follow. Is that one of you guys?
I don't know.
Big and Mish?
Not me.
Okay. I'm Dom's friend. Well, thank you for the follow.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Remember, you can chat in the game suite. I know it works. It's coming through. Somebody else actually type something and just write in there for me because I want to see how it comes up in the Twitch.
Oh, from Boundary?
Ah, cool. There we go. It posts as if you're me, but it tags your name on it, which makes sense. Because it's obviously tied to my account. No fucking me over. Well, fuck. Are you guys ready?
Sure.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can't figure out how to do the mage armor thingy though, but still.
Can you remember this week? And then, I mean, do you know what's your AC? Do you know your AC?
So, yeah, 17 with mage armor.
Okay. So just let me know that. And I'll sort it out before the before next week. Because I want to get going.
My mage armor.
Hey.
Even with, I'm at 15.
Uh-oh. Sucks to be you, buddy.
Like it's strong gust to win, and I'm getting a hit.
You'll be fine. Maybe.
Maybe not.
Or I won't. No in between.
Death tool. Okay.
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 Fucking 30 seconds into the first.
You may die very quickly.
TPK.
Have you guys? Have you all done skill checks before? Like party skill checks?
Skill challenges?
Yeah, skill challenges.
You talking when like everybody does a skill challenge, or we add to one person's roll?
No, everybody rolls.
Yeah, I've done that plenty of times.
Okay, good. So, you're all making your way north, heading to this city of Zarvon, lost for many years and now being reclaimed by a couple of parties working in unison to try to re-establish the city. Nobody really knows what state it's in, and it's been a very long time since anybody has reported back from the city. You have been heading there via the old road, known as such because it was reclaimed by the wilderness not long after Zarvon fell. It's still manageable as a road. You can still follow it. But it is cracked and broken in places. You certainly can get a wagon down it, or in places you'd struggle even with on horseback. And so you're trudging along on foot, making your way there. It's getting colder and colder as the days go, and you've been on the road now for a couple of weeks, finding food as you go, resupplying the 1 or 2 points that you are actually able to along the way, little outposts set up by those that are heading up to Zarvon as well, as there is an almost constant trickle of people heading there in search of a better life, trying to establish themselves somewhere else. You're probably only a couple of days now, a day away from Zarvon, you think. None of you have actually ever been to the city before, so it's a little hard to gauge exactly how long it's going to be. We are going to open the scene. Change the music. 2 seconds. You're 1 day away from Zarvon, and as you broke camp in the morning, you feel the heavy presence of eyes watching you from a distance. Early in the morning, as you traipsed through the dense forest, getting thicker and thicker, encroaching on the road as you make your way, you see constant shuffling, little figures at the edge of your vision. You find yourself, they're getting closer and closer. It seems like orcs. You've seen them before, but never this close. You know there are tribes up this way in the north, but they've never been a threat to you. They've never been a threat to anyone, really. They mainly stay away from anybody wielding significant weapons like yours. I'm gonna call on a skill check as you are being... Let's see. What do you guys want to do as you're walking through?
I want to do perception for Scar, my crow, to go up and do the lay of the land, figure out how many enemies there are, and where they're coming from.
Not a problem. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I need to find my crow because I totally forgot to figure out his perception. No, I meant Raven.
So while he's doing that,
Yep.
so while he's doing that, I'd like to look for the path ahead, or like if there's any sort of kind of way out, so that we don't find ourselves in like a backed into a corner, because I don't like to be backed into a corner if I can avoid it.
I say 20 on the perception. On the crow side of you.
Okay. It's quite a high DC, just simply because it's thick forest where you are. Like it's tough as soon as you get off of the road that you're following. It's thick overgrowth. They're well hidden in it. They keep out of sight fairly well, but you can tell their numbers are significant. There's a lot of them shuffling their way through.
I rely on the information I have and start positioning myself into a back position.
Raz, as Rasputin, in terms of ways out, you've got the road ahead of you. All around you is forest. Like there's no corners or like nowhere to be backed into as such. You can always like take off into the woods or...
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure that like we weren't walking into like a ravine or something like that.
There's nothing around like that you can see. Fan, what are you gonna say?
I was just gonna say Kane is gonna pull out his battle axe and shield, and he's gonna hold the shield kind of close, covering, his torso and upper thighs. He's already kind of starting to begin to sort of hype himself up to possibly go into a frenzied rage. And he looks over to Grim and Raz, and he goes, "Stay behind me."
Sure thing.
I don't know if behind's really an option right now, Kane.
They seem to be, especially from what you can see with your bird, they are in the woods all around. But majority of them are to the right of you. And if you keep looking, everybody roll me a perception real quick.
I have to do the bird's eye because my eyes are closed and I can't see myself.
That's fine.
I can't see anything from down here.
Yeah, and my hands is on Fan's shoulder. Well, not Fan. I keep forgetting your in-game name.
Kane.
Kane's shoulder while my eyes are closed, and so.
Yeah, I mean, I would be mainly trying to protect Grim.
Yeah.
No
I have an
worries.
Eldritch Blast in my hand, ready to fire on the closest one coming.
Okay, so Rasputin and Delge, you both hear shouts, like guttural roaring and shouts from somewhere in the distance off to the left of you, essentially to the northwest. It's muffled as it comes through the trees, but it's definitely the sound of some sort of combat fighting, but it's hard to make out. As you hear it, you hear the other orcs. The orcs around you sort of all jolt. It's the first time that you all get like a little bit of a clearer look at them. They have the usual sort of white print on them that you recognize as being their markings. There's something that stands out. Have any of you interacted with orcs before? From your backstories, would you say?
Raz is not.
Probably with
Yeah, I mean,
mercenary stuff.
Well, and also too, being a Cromnor nomad, I probably have interacted with them.
Okay. Okay, so if you have, Fang, go ahead and roll me an insight.
Should I join in on that?
Yeah, go
because
ahead.
I've been with that.
Yeah, you
That's
can
it.
you can do it as well.
Flat 18.
Okay.
Is it 23?
Okay.
Oh wait, no.
21. Yeah. 21, 22.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you both notice as their attention shifts and their heads are trained now directly on the sound that a couple of you have picked up on in the distance. You see, they have like piercing blue eyes, almost like luminous, like almost shining as they look. You've never seen this in an orc before. As the sounds get a little bit louder and a little bit louder, you hear shouting, but not in orc. In fact, you can't hear anything that would resemble orcish, and you see that a number of them start sprinting towards the sound, breaking any stealth they were trying to hide from you and making their way fully towards this sound.
Question. Are we able to ascertain that some of them have remained near us, or are the majority of them starting to go in that direction?
The majority of them are heading that way.
And is it in the direction that we need to be going, or?
You're essentially heading pretty much due north, and this is like northwest. It's a little bit off course, but it's not by much.
Okay, so Kane looks over and goes, I think we need to break northeast into the woods, get away from them. I'd rather not get into a fight if I don't have to.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree with that. Listen, guys, we don't have to fight them if we don't have to.
Absolutely.
Sounds like somebody else is already fighting them. And
Yeah,
should
good
we,
for us.
go and help them?
I'll send Scar.
Depends who it is.
I'll send Scar to check it out.
I mean, listen, Milo, if it's not our fight, it's not our fight.
True, but we could always wager on who kills more orcs.
I mean, listen, that may be your kind of a bet thing, but if I don't have to get hit, I don't like to get hit.
If it's an enemy if their enemy is an enemy of ours, I don't want to get involved. But if they're a potential ally, we'll help.
Could be a potential ally. They could be a mark. They could be pretty ladies. I don't know why orcs are fighting pretty ladies, but
Listen,
either way,
you never know.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Hooty, go and have a quick look, and my little owl will fly off.
So the two birds have now flown off to go and see. As they sort of swoop and twist, making their way through the heavy foliage and trees of this area. Roll me a perception from both of the birds just to try and find this. Essentially, it's not very high DC.
Ooh, 22.
Okay, easily done. So as the two birds swoop, are you both looking through their senses, or?
How far away are they?
It would be within range. It doesn't
Okay,
go
then
too
I'm
far.
watching through its eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, my eyes would just roll back and. Yeah, Mr. Hooty,
Milo,
you
do
need
you
to
see
get higher
anything?
off the ground. No, higher, Mr. Hooty. Oh my god.
We're gonna have
Okay.
to talk to your owl again, Milo.
Stall, bless him.
So what you see as the birds twist is there are a number of orcs now running full sprint, and there is a completely naked man being chased by the orcs, absolutely covered in blood. It's the only thing, no clothing at all, just blood dripping, and he is sprinting. You can see the panic on his face, and he is running towards the road. Not where you guys are, but like further up.
I'll send Scar to the naked man,
Okay.
and it sits on his
running.
shoulder, and I cast invisibility on the man.
Okay. So he keeps running. You see him like trying to like hit the bird away from him, but he's like panicked. His main concern is the orcs. But you manage to cast it. As he keeps running, the orcs keep chasing.
They see him.
He's still running, and the orcs still chasing.
The Scar
Just
can
say
mimic
out loud to the
sounds.
others.
Scar can mimic sounds. Crow. It's a raven.
Okay.
So it will say invisible, invisible, invisible.
Okay.
Hopefully he can understand it.
He keeps swiping at it like, get the fuck away from me, and just keeps running. I would
I'll just
say
say up to the others. There was a naked man. Now he seems to have disappeared.
Oh yeah, I turned him invisible.
Oh, well,
Listen.
we've tried to help him. We've
Well,
tried
maybe
to help.
it's-
We've already done enough. We've tried to help him. If he is not interested in receiving help, then he's no longer our concern. Let's look after our own well-being first.
Just to
I
check,
suggest
he's
we
running towards the road, the same road we're travelling up.
yeah. So he
Shit, hold on. What did he look like?
He was it was kind of hard. He was naked. Yeah.
It was a man I
Did we
saw
get a-
by the front view.
So Ty, did we get a general description of what this wizard that we're supposed to find looks like?
I think he's going to be clothed.
I did post a picture in the
never
Discord
know.
as well, I believe.
In art?
Did you?
Yeah,
Discussion
no,
or where?
Do. Yes, I did. Long dark hair. He's an elf, you know that. Very sort of narrow face. If you go into Zarvon art, the second picture, the first one I posted, is the picture of the wizard.
Was that the one we saw?
No. This the one that's running is he has like short hair on the sides, long hair on top that's like scrunched back, very sort of thin. Hard to make out any like tattoos or anything with the amount of blood that is like covering him. But definitely human as well.
It was a naked human man.
I'll send Scar back to me and just let him be invisible.
Okay.
I think that we should just hide and not intervene. It's not our problem. It's not correlated to what we're here to do as far as we know. There's no need to put ourselves in unnecessary risk.
What odds will you give
Yeah,
me the naked human man makes it?
I haven't bet on a race in a while.
It should be
That's
pretty good
well.
odds. One naked
can't-
human
I can't.
man against a lot of orcs. A lot of them.
I mean, listen. I don't know how fast he's running. I don't know where he was running to. So I don't know enough. I don't know enough about it. It's not a bet I'm gonna make.
As you guys
She's got a
are,
good
understand you
naked
want.
chance,
Fine.
Raz.
as you guys are discussing this, you see, well, you don't see him, but you see all the orcs tearing across the road up in front of you, maybe 30, 40 feet up the road. Crossing, they just cross for a moment as they blitz through and continue running.
Still some orcs stalking us.
There are still orcs around as well, yeah. There's only a couple of them now. Well, like a few that you can see, but there's still a few there.
I would say this is just my suggestion, but we keep pushing onward where we need to go, and we only fight orcs if we're getting directly engaged by them. I don't think we need to involve
that seems
ourselves
like
with
the best idea.
anything.
Okay, but I still think there's a couple of them following us around here. So yeah, let's not go hiding. How about we keep moving?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get away.
Raz, that's how fast he was running. Yeah. No.
So,
still no bet.
How
Okay.
fast who was running?
Oh, he's invisible. Sorry, forgot.
So DM, I believe that this is what we're doing. Then is we're just gonna keep moving northeast away from the direction that the orcs were moving, but still in the direction that we need to go to get to Zarvon. And if we get engaged directly by any of the orcs, then engage them. But if not, we're not gonna fight them unless put in a position where we don't have a choice.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah.
So you keep heading. You're veering off the road slightly. So you're not following the road anymore. You're gonna get off the road.
I would say
Yeah, I
if we're trying
believe
to
so.
avoid something, then yeah, we would be getting off the road.
Okay.
Because I imagine we're going kind of the opposite direction that the big blob of them is going.
Just come across the road and just run across.
Yeah, so I think instead of going, so they cut from northwest area to going northeast area.
Yeah,
so I
essentially,
say we
yep.
go where they no longer are.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go northwest instead of northeast.
Okay.
I think that was slightly missed.
Maybe we'll find the guy's
That's
stuff. Yeah.
You start pushing north west. You head off the road and begin your track through. Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just going to keep going and see if they follow you?
I would encourage being stealthy.
I don't know. I don't know if we should try to sneak away. It might just be best to get as much distance between us and that big group as possible.
Well, he could probably see the invisible person, so maybe running is better because apparently they can spot people really easily.
Well, that's a fair point. Then yeah, we'll just haul ass then.
There's snow and stuff around still, right? Like, there's a pretty good amount of snow and whatnot on the ground.
Yeah, he looked really cold right up until the point he disappeared.
I mean, so what if he's like they're just following the tracks in the snow, or you said he was covered in blood? He could be dripping blood everywhere. They could just be following that. I don't know.
yeah.
Let's just.
Oh, the smell of the blood. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how orcs work.
I've only gambled with half orcs. I think Kane might have fought one or two. I don't know, but yeah.
Aren't they supposed to be able to smell like humans innately or something? Isn't that a thing?
I mean, do you want to? I think we should move.
Listen,
as
I'm
opposed to
making
stopping
that
once
bet.
to ask them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
No, we should. We'll find that out if we need to, and the answer is we'll never need to.
Okay, so as you head off, I need one of you to make me a survival roll. Whoever's going to navigate your way through the woods.
Definitely not Raz.
I'll do it.
We have fun.
See if you can keep like
yeah,
a
they're
rough track, keep you
they're
going
more
in
of
the
a-
right direction.
City halfling.
Listen, I'm a city boy.
So it's a 10.
Or,
Okay.
no.
You keep pushing on. The sound of the ruckus that was being made by this like fades somewhat into the distance. The orcs that were thank you for the follow. The orcs that were not chasing him and were sticking with you still follow, but they seem to keep their distance, just watching, seeing what you are doing, and staying back, staying away from you. It's still hard to get an exact number. They're all dressed pretty similarly, and they are trying to some degree to be stealthy and sort of keep hidden out the way of you.
Can I?
Yeah.
The eyes. Could I? This is a long shot. Could I do a check to figure out if that might be a magical effect that enslaves them or something of that matter?
Go ahead and roll. Yeah, I mean, what do you want to roll?
Well, either Arcana or History, but Arcana would be the one I'm like, is there like flimmering colors of the eye? Like, does it look magical in nature, like how it looks?
No. So there's no actually, like, they are ridiculously light colored, like ridiculously light blue, a sort of piercing color. They're not actually luminous, but they almost glow with how like vibrant they are, and you know that's not normal for an orc. Go ahead and roll me either of those, and depending on how you roll and which you roll, you might get slightly different information.
Let's see.
17. Arcana.
It's odd that I can't see your roll for some reason.
I'm doing common public roll.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's fine. I saw the dice, but I just can't see the roll up there now. So with the 17, and you roll. Sorry, which one did you roll? Arcana.
Yep.
It doesn't seem like this is magic. It's not normal. There's something going on here, but it's not magical in nature.
Well, okay. So there are orcs that are definitely following us.
Mm-hmm.
So they're stalking us.
Should we attack or just run?
I say at this point we need to just attack them because if they're
We just need to keep moving.
How far away are they now?
They're keeping their distance. They're probably staying about 40 to 50 feet away from you, maybe a little bit more. It's about the furthest you can go with it being so dense undergrowth, and still actually have a line of sight and be able to see and maybe stay hidden.
Yeah, I asked Fan. No, not Fan.
Kane.
Kane, should I attack one?
Yeah, keep your distance. Try to pepper them away.
Okay, I'll start Eldritch Blasting while we run.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack.
Wow.
Yay.
You
Damage.
You see it as it leaves your hand, and it does hit, but it seems to do almost nothing. As you hit it, it just like ducks out the way, like ducks behind a tree, and you see a couple of them sort of that were quite openly following, just like duck and take cover as the first one launches.
Okay. I'll just keep at it.
Okay, no worries. So, are you guys are you running or walking, or what are you? How are you?
I think we're jogging away. I have an idea. In like the range between where I see Grim shooting at these orcs, I want to place a silent image of himself where it looks like he's shooting his fingers out like he's blasting, so that it kind of maybe gives an illusion that it's following the places that he's shooting at, so they think he's in a different spot. Does that make sense? So basically, he would just be further back from our actual group, so it looks like maybe he stayed behind to try and shoot them for a little bit before he runs to catch up, so they might try to spring in on that.
Okay, got you. Just throw it up in the chat for me so I can just read it through and make sure. But that should be fine.
I don't need the template, but I will cast the spell. There you go.
Okay, so this does allow you a little bit more sort of time to distance yourself. You do see they hold back, keeping under cover. Roll me a couple more attacks. Chill, Grim. As you keep moving, okay, that's just roll me one more.
That's actually fine.
As you keep moving, who's leading the way? Kane?
I think Kane was.
Yeah.
Up ahead of you, you see a large stone archway. As the woods begin to thin out a little bit, and there's some sort of stone, large stones propped up in a circle in the ground with some sort of stone altar.
Kind of like Stonehenge.
Smaller, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do I observe in the distance?
You can see that there is blood on the floor, a lot of it, and there's a couple of orcs laid dead on the ground.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna just run there then.
Okay.
Just keep moving forward.
I'm guessing the orcs were sacrificing that man and he got away and killed some orcs.
Drag you out.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm.
But why would orcs sacrifice a man? That makes no sense.
Do you all have a token? Can you all see?
It's still loading.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see my token. I'm gonna have to run really quick.
Okay, so I'm going to place you down here. But so you see the stones ahead of you. You've managed to gain a little bit of distance from the orcs, but you can still hear them shuffling around in the background as the image of Grim shooting seems to have stalled them a little bit.
Should we take the high ground?
Yeah.
So I'll run here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of position myself kind of in between everybody so that if someone rushes this way, I can sort of move and block cover. That way they don't have to worry about anybody rushing them from behind, as I'm kind of useless ranged.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just stay where I'm at, ish. So you said we could we see an altar with a lot of blood and stuff around it?
Yep.
Yeah, looking this over, starts to look at everybody else. It's like, hey, I don't think we should stay here. It seems just kind of like a, as they call in my business, a bad move.
As you're saying this, you hear the orcs drawing closer. The sound of heavy footsteps on a couple of sides now. As they are drawing near, I need everybody to roll me initiative. You are.
Do we have to click on our token first and then do it, or just click the initiative button?
So, give me 2 seconds. Oh, you see you guys.
Ooh, I like that initiative.
Let me
So
see.
do I.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, it just does it. So, who am I missing here?
We've got.
Oh no, I've got everyone now. That's fine.
Del,
Do we-
we've got Kane, we've got Grim, we got Milo, we got Raz.
Do we do pets on our turn or just roll in?
They're familiar, so they roll as well. Yeah.
There's no button for it on him.
So, if you go to, there's a little fist up in the top right, which is your combat tracker. and you'll see there's a little little dice there. You can click it next to the creature.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Fast ass raven.
Well, yeah, it's a bird.
True. It's a bird. Oh, that was good.
It's not even real.
It is for me, okay?
That's fair. I'll give you that. Yeah, I would have also dropped the silent image by now.
Okay.
So you're no longer concentrating on that.
You hear the thundering as the orcs. Oh. Sorry. Run towards you, but silent. They're not saying or shouting anything. You can hear the footsteps. You can hear the breaking branches, but you can't hear any shouting, any grunting, any breath. It doesn't seem normal behavior from those of you who have interacted with them before.
Raz looks at Kane. Hey, don't they yell? Isn't that something you said before?
Yeah.
Are they
That's
normal?
reported to me. There's something not right about them. Hold
Grid,
fast.
did you see anything when you looked at their eyes?
No, they look weird. They just look like orcs with weird eyes. That's all I know. Something's not right about their eyes. Like, they're
Milo,
maybe...
remember, like, last year you did that thing and it made your eyes that other color? What the fuck was that again?
Prestidigitation.
No. The other time. We went to that bar. What was it called? It was like Roses. No, it was Roses something. It was that weird one. We've only been there. Well, I've only been there once ever since that time. But
Did something my eyes went weird? Are you talking about when they roll up in the back of my head when I'm about to throw up?
no, not that
Okay.
one.
I really don't think this is the time to talk about bars.
No, listen, maybe it's relevant. I don't know.
As you're having
know
this
what kind of
discussion, the
bars.
footsteps draw near. As up on the ledge, as it bursts out, you see one orc, bow in hand, arrow already locked, as it pulls back and it's going to fire a shot off at you, Milo, as you are distracted.
Guys, I think they've got the higher ground.
That's a 19 to hit.
Shit.
That's a hit.
Okay, and it does. You take 9 points of piercing damage, and it's going to use its bonus action. Why am I?
Oops, sorry.
Is anybody seeing me roll a d? Oh no, it is doing it. There we go.
Nope, I just see the last thing I see for the orc archer is just its turn, and that's it.
Okay, you take an additional 2 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. DC 14.
Is that rolling it or not? So, oh wait a minute. No, that's it.
You okay?
Well, I'm clicking it, but it's not rolling it.
Oh, did something.
Might be something just went through.
Yeah, because when you're looking at your stats, the left side is the mod, and then I think you can click the save, and it'll roll the save.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, okay. I've just got a ton of Constitution saves come
Cold
through.
saves. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's
Okay.
not actually. It was just stuck, I think. What's that?
I don't know why.
It was probably just input lag.
Okay, you rolled a lot. Fuck, I don't know. I'll take the
Did I
first one.
take it?
Take the first one.
You did not. You rolled a 7. On
Red.
the
Oh
first
right,
one you
okay,
rolled.
yeah.
First
Where
one you
did they
rolled
all
was a
By
7.
my roll.
You are poisoned. As you feel it dig in, you feel just this searing pain spread to where the arrow has hit you. Yeah, for the moment, you are poisoned.
13 points of damage I took in total.
It is the Raven's turn.
So he'll fly behind this. Wait, I have the wrong tool out. What is the right tool? Is it this one? No, it's not.
Select weapons.
Yeah, that's the one.
Has their hand raised.
He'll fly here and make like a whispering sounds that is high enough for the orc to hear.
Okay.
So it sounds like there are people behind this tree, so it will like divert his attention.
Okay. No problem.
There's a DC 10 Wisdom insight check to. He has to use a action.
Okay.
See if it's like. I think so.
No problem. That's fine. Okay. Russ.
Seeing what the bird did, and I'm assuming we've kind of talked about the stuff that Grim does before.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys know each other, so you would know a bit about each other.
Yeah. So, am I within range of that? I had to move. I think. I have an idea. Let's see if it works though. Is this
Dude, the
not within range?
combo with the Raven and your illusion is gonna be awesome.
Exactly. That's the idea. Okay, but I do have to move closer because it's only 30 feet. So I think I will do that.
Watch out for orc.
Yeah. Listen. I'm gonna go here and kind of look over the rock to see as close as I can get it. So probably actually like right here.
Okay.
I think you can see where I'm drawing. Oh, there we go.
If
yeah,
you,
like right
if you
there.
hold your left mouse button down, you'll ping the area.
Okay, I wasn't sure how ping worked in this one, but
That's
yeah.
fine.
So I'm gonna do a minor illusion of just a sound. So it sounds like kind of, loud footsteps. Like armored kind of footsteps. And then as I do that, I'm ducking down behind this rock.
Okay. No problem.
So do you want me to? Yeah, I'll just put it in the chat so you can see the stuff for it.
Yep, that's great.
Because the DC I'd have to beat with investigation would be my spell save, which I believe is pretty good. Don't remember, but 14 is the DC for investigate stuff.
Okay. No problem. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's all I can do. Because that's an action to cast that, and I'm ducking behind the rock. So yeah.
Okay. Delge. You can only see the one up on the ledge at the moment.
Roger, I'm just gonna point my finger at him and say ding ding and cast Toll Dead.
Ding ding, motherfucker.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Beat 15.
Have you clicked it?
Well, I don't have cantrips on my.
Okay.
That's why I'm using roll 20 for it. The cantrips
Okay.
at least.
Interesting. No problem. We'll sort that out after. So,
It's this one.
Yeah.
I think I clicked it. Why doesn't it show in the chat?
It does. It's okay. And what is the save? What's the DC?
The DC save is 15 wisdom.
15.
Correct.
Okay, so he meets. He rolled 15.
It could be. No damage.
Yeah, no damage. That's it.
Okay, this one here. You see an orc run at the bush where you're making these sounds and effects and bursts through it, jumping, and no weapons in hand, but just these massive sort of metal gauntlets with these big protruding spikes on as he slams his fist through the hedge, and is going to look around for just a moment.
Do they seem more intelligent than normal orcs? Tactics and...
Orcs are like, so I don't know.
Kanan.
Feel free to roll me an insight.
Oh.
At the moment, you're not sure. After, with you guys being attacked, it's a bit hard to figure that out in the moment, if that makes sense. He is going to bonus action run towards the biggest target he sees.
Himself.
Mirror.
He's not a target. Funnily enough. Half his speed. Okay. You see as this one scampers down, just heading towards you, dropping down, and it's going to run straight up to you, Delge, but it uses a dash to do so.
Alright, seeing that one just dashed up near Delge, I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna go into a frenzied rage, so that I can use my bonus action as an attack, my next turn, because I can't use it right now. So, I'm gonna rush up to here. Now, remind me again what your flanking rolls are?
+2.
But do I have to be across or adjacent?
Across. There has to be the direct line. Yep.
Okay. So then I'm going to get right here to get in the flanking position. That way I don't have to reckless.
Okay. Yeah, +2.
And again, shield in hand, with battle axe, raging. I am going to go ahead and go for a swing with my battle axe. Did it go through?
It's not showing on my...
Yeah, it's something to do with the Twitch integration, because if you click the Twitch one and then back, it just shows it instantly. So I'm going to have to, regrettably, probably disable that at some point.
There it is. It went through. So the first one was a 12.
It just, as it sees you running towards it, it just bashes your axe out of the way with a metal gauntlet. It doesn't hit.
Okay. And that ends my turn.
Okay.
If only one of us had heat metal.
Yeah, that would be very effective.
Yeah.
Grim, you see breaking through the trees down here. This just lumbering orc, bigger and clad in metal. Still has the same gauntlets, but it's also wearing far more armor than the other ones. The piercing eyes, and the first thing you see as it breaks through the dense tree line. And it is going to run 30, and then bonus action, head up, and dash. It needs to get in.
Oh no!
Oh.
No!
You guys okay then?
Oh yeah, we're good.
Just adding suspense for Raz not being happy about that situation.
Okay.
But I have an idea.
Milo, you see another orc up on the ridge line. It's going to take another shot at you.
Damn.
It's a 10, missing this time. As you just see another one of these sort of really crudely made arrows just plunge into the ground next to you, doing nothing. It's your turn, Carl.
Can I delay my turn for Mr. Hootie?
You can ready an action.
No, I don't want to ready an action because I need to run away as well. Okay, if that's the case, then I will move here and I'll be like, they're surrounding us, and I will take a little hand crossbow shot at the guy that shot me.
Okay, go ahead.
Target him.
You shoot him in the face.
7 damage.
13 doesn't hit. You see as it just
Oh, okay.
dodges out the way as it looks at you. You see its eyes like close slightly, like, you know, scour at you as you see it shoot, and you see it putting
alright.
another arrow back in
That
its
was the
bow.
warning shot. I'll shout at him in common, and then I'll go and duck and hide in the arch to get myself cover, because yeah, I seem to have 2 people, and I'll be like, Mr. Hootie, get out of there, and I'm gonna try and hide with my bonus action,
Okay.
if that's all right.
Do you have something that allows you're a rogue, right?
Having action.
Okay, yeah, then sure,
cutting
yeah. That's like a large stone archway. Because you are small,
So I've got into the archway and I'm up against the wall as such. And
okay, pressing yourself
I'm
against.
trying to use it for cover as well. Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
can't really
you can-
take another shot.
That's fine. Da-da-da. You see.
With the poison as well, is it disadvantage on attacks? Or,
It is.
Yep.
or an ability check?
Oh, you can re-roll that at the end of your turn. So go ahead and roll me another con save.
Another con save.
Mm-hmm.
I think poison just
I'll
imposes
try.
disadvantage on attacks. It doesn't.
Oh,
impose-
nice. That
I
was
think
tough.
attacks. I don't know about abilities.
Okay, you are no longer poisoned at the end of your turn.
Okay, so
Just spits up a big glob of whatever.
You feel it like coursing as your body fights it. The area goes a little bit numb. You sort of shake it off, and you're.
I
it's
think
a
they've got
technical
poisoned
ability.
arrows. And that'll be, yeah, I'll be like, they are surrounding us.
You could have like one time.
Grim, you hear him shout something about poisoned arrows as you feel one pierce into your leg. You take 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh shit! Remember, it's 17 man. So.
He rolled 18 to hit you.
You said how much damage?
A total of, so you take 5 and a bonus action, so 7 points of piercing damage. I need you to make me a con saving throw. DC for this is 14.
Can't say. 16.
$16? Okay, you're fine. It's the owl's turn.
Okay, right, Mr. Hootie. Not really built for combat with his amazing hit points. Right enough. Right then, I believe he'll use the flyby to just not take attacks of opportunity and just flap.
Wait, who shot me by the way?
This guy up here.
And he'll go and
But wouldn't I have cover from
hide
the
up
tree?
in that.
Maybe.
Plus 2 AC.
I'll account for it next time.
You've got an arrow in your leg. Anyway, yeah. So Mr. Hootie goes and hides up in the tree there.
Okay. Okay, Grim, it is your turn.
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies. I'm gonna cast Hex on this guy.
Okay.
Him. So, and I choose Strength.
Yep.
And I'll fire a Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh, this Twitch chat thing is fucking me up. So 1 damage. God, no, actually, no, it's 3 damage because of the necrotic. If he has...
That
You
hits.
roll a
Ah,
d6
80.
for hex, yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
go,
yeah, I do.
go ahead and roll the d6.
You don't have any more slots, so I can't click it. God damn.
Well, I think if
just
you
roll a
click it where it
d6.
says, yeah, just do that.
Okay.
It's in the bottom corner, so you can just pick the d6 dice.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I see it there. Oh, I saw
Where
it.
the chat is. Yep.
Yeah, I saw it now.
Okay, so you do hit, and you just see as it's like blocking Kane's axe blow, you just smack it in the ribs. It does shudder a little bit, but it's not a huge amount of damage at the moment.
And I'll move like in the trees to get the most cover from the archer on the right, and so I'm just by the tree. I'm pretty small-ish human.
Okay, no worries. Anything else?
No.
Milo, your armor class is.
My armor class is 16.
Okay, that's fine.
I take it he sees me then with my stealth.
No, you're fine. Delge, you do. What's your arm class? Your arm class is 18. That's accurate, yeah? As you are fighting down this orc, you feel an arrow like ram itself into the back of your leg from somewhere behind you. You take 4 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Advantage, I believe.
Oh no.
With advantage.
Oh yeah.
Dwarf boys.
Because they're alcoholics.
Sorry, my
Exactly.
That's me.
No, they're professionals.
Ah.
Yeah, Del, you were taking an arrow.
Okay,
Ooh.
you fail. You don't take any poison damage, but you are poisoned. You can repeat the save at the end of your turn, so don't forget that. Okay. The Raven is up. What does the Raven do?
He has only 30 feet movement. Kind of sucks. He'll actually dash to my location.
Okay.
He will be hiding in the tree.
Okay.
For now.
Rasputin.
Yeah.
What would I try to do? Yeah, I think this is more in character. So seeing the big guy looming over my shoulder and having malicious intent at me, and not liking that, I'm going to attempt to manifest a illusion using the spell Phantasmal Force, but
Okay.
what kind of illusion will it be? I think
That's a good question.
I'm gonna have it think that I just like burst into a pool of No, not acid. Into a big thing of snakes. So it's just
Ooh.
covered in snakes now.
So
Like
the,
Medusa,
roll
but like
that.
so the orc is covered in snakes? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah. So basically, so it looks like it, is about to come after me, and then it burst into a bunch of snakes and stuff. But it's
okay,
in
gotcha.
this cube around it is the idea, because it's a 10-foot cube, 10 foot by 10 foot cube.
Okay.
And it will
So-
follow him if he moves too. That's kind of.
Yeah. So I guess it's like
The
this.
target must make an intelligence saving throw on a failed save. You create a phantasmal object. So he needs to make a saving throw.
Yeah. So it should be against my intelligence, which is 14.
Okay. He rolls a 13. So it works.
Ooh. All right. So he believes that, and I'm going to attempt to run away. I have, I think, 30 feet of movement speed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try and run and duck behind this thing over here.
And by the way, he has to use his action to figure out. if
To
it's-
figure it out, yeah. It says the target must make an intelligence saving throw, so it makes one at the start. See if it goes off.
Raz,
But
what
it
the
has to
fuck?
use its
I'll just
action
go.
after that.
Raz, there are archers up there. You're completely open.
No, listen, you don't understand. The guy that was next to me, holy shit, fuck that guy.
Any illogical outcomes from the interacting. Okay. The target is so convinced of phantom reality that it can even take damage from the illusion.
I'll be like, Raz, do you want to make a quick bet? I bet you're gonna get an arrow in your arse.
To target each one.
not making that bet. Oh, it's kind of weird that the
Okay, so it's going to.
maintained. Is there a way I can get rid of that?
Is what, sorry?
I'm seeing if I was gonna look to see if I could get rid of the thing. I guess not, because it makes it look like I'm no, I'm not affected. It's just because it's my turn. That's why it has the thing around me. Yeah. So I did that and ran.
Okay.
I don't have any bonus actions, or do I? No, I don't. That's
Okay. Delge, your turn.
Ding ding.
I'm gonna turn and face the one in between me and Kane,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna smack him.
It's a good plan.
Smack that bitch.
You are poisoned though, so disadvantage.
Kill hits.
Well,
221.
Rolled 216, so he's
Twen-
good.
Well, that's how you roll disadvantage.
That definitely hits. You also have the +2, so that's fine. You smack it as it is trying to now simultaneously block and defend against you and being hit by Eldritch Blasts. You definitely hit. Anything else that you want to do, Delge?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay, no worries. This one is going to, let's see, run and bonus action to get up behind you, and is going to attack you, Delge, as it joins in trying to help its buddy.
The fuck train.
That is a 14 to hit you, as you feel the impact on the back, but just it can't break through your armor. It doesn't do anything. Okay.
Sorry, quick question.
Yeah.
I see the little status effects and stuff like that. Is there one you want so that you can keep track that I'm concentrating? I was thinking about just putting this little spiral one.
Yeah, that works for me. That's fine.
Okay.
As long as you remember, it's it's all good. You'll find.
Yeah, it's for both me and you at that point, because I am concentrating to keep the snake illusion on the that orc.
Okay, no worries. You see Kane as this thing knocks your axe out of the way. It just is going to try and backhand you with these massive gauntlets on. It's a 16 to hit.
That just hits.
You take 7 points of damage and halved, right?
Yeah, so that would be 3 points of damage. Okay, motherfucker.
And it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna reckless attack and kill him.
We'll see.
I'm just, yeah. Well, yeah, and I'm just gonna reckless attack him with the battle axe.
Okay, that definitely hits.
So that's well. There's also yeah. So,
And you do rage damage.
Wow.
There's rage damage in there too?
I think it is because of the +2.
Yeah.
So how's he
Okay.
looking?
Let's have a look. Ooh. He's looking pretty fucked up. Yes, use the crit damage.
Almost dissected him. Yeah.
Okay, because
he is still standing, but he's fucked
That's
up.
okay. That's okay because I frenzied, which means I can use my bonus action to attack
Go ahead.
again. So I'm going to do that again, and it's reckless.
Oh, really?
Holy shit!
You get another crit?
Another fucking crit.
Dude, that's the point of reckless attack. That's
Wow.
really good.
Let's-
You proved your point of taking Berserker.
I did.
I was like, I don't know, man, that exhaustion. You're like, listen, extra attack, and you're like,
It's-
I'm just gonna roll 2 crits.
It's like that exhaustion after the encounter is going to be worth it. So that's
You're like, listen.
I'm still going to have my movement speed.
Yep.
Now,
You took him down. He is gone.
Now, I have a question.
Yep.
If I want to swap places with Delge and provoking an opportunity attack, can I take the opportunity attack and absorb it? And get him out of the way, that way, you know, at least kind of create some sort of space for him?
I don't. You can't move him. You'd have to like shove him or something like that.
Yeah, force movement, drag him out of the way.
Well, okay. Unless Delge is willing to let me get there.
I would step to the side.
Okay.
I mean, you could run around.
You can move. You can move
backside.
around. Yeah. Are you specifically trying to get Delge out of the way? Because you've got plenty of movement that you can just walk around it.
Well, I'm trying to get Delge kind of away from danger. That's what I'm trying to do, is protect him.
Oh, right, okay. I see what you're
saying.
saying. Okay.
Now that Phantasmal Force is going to affect me, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, just for the other
It's targeted only at the big orc.
Okay, well, I just went ahead and gave the +2 to flanking to Delge.
Okay. Am I right in thinking that this orc is actually the only one that can see it as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the only one that sees all the snakes that it's fighting. Nobody else can.
So-
It's just that one.
So basically what you're saying at the moment, Kane, is just a massive orc covered in just metal straps, these huge gauntlets on, and that is just panicking at the moment. And it's like flailing around wildly, but just to himself. It's actually his turn. He's going to make an intelligence saving throw.
I'm going to give him another
DC 14.
Fails.
I could roll the dice again for the damage. Otherwise,
ahead.
we could just use what it was before. It's just a d6. So,
Go ahead and roll it.
rolling a d6. It takes... How much psychic damage? 3 psychic damage. As it's continuing to fight snakes. And I'm like, well, snakes scare the shit out of me. Good thing it scares the shit out of it.
Okay. Which one is this? Okay, so the archer up here is going to take a shot at you, Raz.
Of course.
Of course.
Gold piece, Raz. I bet you 1 gold piece.
So,
I didn't see that guy up to the top.
what is your armor class?
15.
Okay, you see it just ping off the stonework just above your head. It's close. He rolled a 14, but doesn't quite hit you. As you
Grim
now
yelling.
definitely know it's there.
You hear Grim yelling? You should have taken the bet.
Carl, you're up.
Taken the
Am I going?
Yeah,
Right,
your turn.
okay. Right, I'm gonna... Yeah, they're out of my range. Raz has got them now. They're Raz's problem. So I'm gonna aim the one that's surrounded at the moment. Do I get advantage on my attack roll? As I'm stealth?
Yep.
You do, because there's allies within 5 feet of it as well. Well, you don't get advantage, but you do get sneak attack.
Yeah, but I'll so shift that. I'll switch to Twitch so I don't roll 100 times. So yeah, and I'll get my sneak attack damage in there as well.
Sorry, just confirm, which one are you shooting at? The guy up on the ledge?
The one I've targeted in between.
Oh, right. Gotcha, yep.
Yeah, in between Kane and Raz. So yeah, 18 damage on that one.
Ooh, nice.
And bonus action. I'm gonna hide here again. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep hidden in this archway.
You can, so when you're hiding in that archway, there are a couple of enemies you can hide from and a couple that you can't.
Okay.
So, but you are hidden from the archers, so that's the most important thing, I'm guessing. But like this guy down here can obviously see you because it's
He now
straight
knows.
through the archway.
Yeah, because I've just shot him as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I will.
But,
I shot him in the neck.
but it does also help you by giving you a little bit of more cover from the archers as well.
There you go, then.
Okay, this one is seeing that you guys are sort of taking cover and getting the tricky line of sight. He's going to move forward a little bit, and he's going to take another shot at you, Delge. Take a shot at you.
Roger.
21 to hit. And you feel another arrow forcing its way through your armor. You take 7 points of piercing damage. And I need another. Are you still poisoned? Did you make the save at the end of your last turn?
I forgot to roll.
Go ahead and make me a save now. Let's put that on you. So it's DC 14. You have advantage. 20. So you are fine. Let me remove that. Ah, God damn it. What was your initiative? I may have removed you accidentally. Remember? Delge.
I don't remember off the top of my head. I was underneath Mercy.
Okay, that's fine.
He had a 21.112.
Thank you.
I scrolled up and checked.
That's cool. That's great. Okay, there we go. You're fine. So. It is the owl's turn. Is it just staying hidden for the moment? Carl?
Yeah, Mr. Hootie.
I can't get over that name.
He's just gonna stay in the tree, like, try to.
Mr. Hootie's doing the best he fucking can.
Okay, Grim.
Big scary orcs, maybe he'd try something, but yeah, he's fine.
I do believe in focus fire, so I'm gonna move my hex to this guy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, I have to click enter too. Okay, so that is a total of
11.
11 damage.
Ooh, he is still standing, but looking bloodied. Very, very rough. He's trying to fight off on all sides.
I'm gonna try and position myself in this, like, oh god damn it, why have it... Go away. How do I do this? Yeah. I'm gonna try and position myself, so I'm like, trying to hide from this guy up here.
Okay.
I'm not hiding, I'm just trying to get cover, and
Yep, that's
trying
fine.
so this guy doesn't see me.
He's a little bit busy at the moment, but I understand.
Yeah, but, he's big. I'm small. Yeah.
That's why I ran away.
Yeah. Turned on.
Okay.
It made myself explode into snakes, which is good that he's also doesn't like them.
Anything else?
Ran.
No, I'm done.
Okay.
Should have made him fire snakes.
What?
Fire snakes.
Where did he come from?
The bottom.
He was
the-
fast. He's
Yeah, he was fast. Like, how
Well, he
fast?
probably had to move, dash, and bonus action dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can move potentially like 75 feet in a turn if they, go full out.
It's a lot. Orcs can run when they need to.
Oh yeah, they can. Okay, let's have a look. Ras, you're going to get another shot coming your way.
Potentially, yeah. Okay.
one gold rat.
Armor class
One
is
gold
50.
for every shot. Is that how this works?
No.
Ooh,
No,
that is
Still
a,
trying to convince him to make this bet. Yeah.
that is a natural 20.
Oh man, that would have been a jackpot.
Surprisingly, that doesn't hit. Let's see how much damage it does.
It magically misses.
I need to change these settings up a little bit. It does 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that's a lot. Not.
And I need a
Not
Constitution
doing
saving throw from you, please.
Yep.
I actually need 2 from you.
roll
DC
that.
14 on the first one, DC 10 on the second for your spell
Okay.
save.
So first one for the poison,
Yep.
and then second one for the maintaining my spell.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 15 and 17.
Okay, you save on both of them. You are not poisoned. You feel the sort of the pulsing in your blood as the poison is trying to sink in, but you manage to like just shrug it off. Okay.
I don't do a whole lot of shrugging.
Okay. You're
It's
not
purely
looking great.
adrenaline resisting it right now.
If it
Oh,
works,
that
it
looks
works.
painful there, Ras. Ooh.
Okay, the Raven.
Yeah, he will fly over here and use the help action.
My boy.
Okay.
He will help. Who's the closest next turn? That is Vac.
Yeah, Delge.
Yeah, Delge. He will help Delge because
Okay.
he's the next one in turn.
No problem. Ras, you're up.
All right. To give me some more survivability, I'm gonna cast another spell.
Okay.
I'm surprised that this isn't concentration, but I'm gonna cast Mirror Image on myself. So now I have 3 duplicates. Whenever you attack me, I roll a d20. Because I have 3 starting, I have to roll a 6 or higher, and it attacks them. If it hits, it kills it, and that's the attack wasted. But I get 3 of those, so I'm gonna keep track of that. I have a sticky note for that. That's my action. What do I want to do for everything else? Where I'm at is not good because I've gotten attacks. I could try to squeeze in by Milo and ruin his day.
No, there's no room here, Ras. No.
That.
Go find your own archway.
Fuck your
Oh
own
yeah,
luck.
actually, I think I might. I think I'm gonna try and duck behind the rocks over here.
Okay.
So like right here. Because I think it'd be harder for the guys on the hill to see me on the left side. Just maybe. I don't know. It's my best bet. But yeah, so they see 4 people running away instead of just 1.
Okay. No problem.
Run off in separate directions. Just.
Okay, Delge. you're
Saying
up.
that it's the same square, but still.
Swing my warhammer at the guy in between me and King.
Okay, you have a +2 and advantage.
You should hit.
I hope so.
How do I roll advantage?
It automatically rolls advantage.
Shift
Or shift click it, yeah.
Shift. Oh, well.
Ooh. So
Okay.
25, really?
25. It hits either way. You're good. And just 4 points. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. You crack and you see that this orc is starting to slow down. It's still swinging, but it's looking pretty crap. Okay.
Oh shit! I could have done that. Never mind.
Anything else?
I don't have any bonus actions. So no.
Ba-da-ba.
That's interesting.
You see the thing it keeps swinging. The intensity of its like the almost glowing blue eyes narrows on you, Delge, as you hit it, and it is going to try and swing at you. 10 does not hit.
No.
Okay. That one's dead. Okay, so Kane.
Okay, and at this point again, Frenzy is just in full mode at this point.
Okay.
He's gonna go ahead and take his war axe and smack this orc in front of him that just healed himself with a reckless attack.
Okay. See if it can survive. Better than the last one.
It works really well. I'm gonna do that. Sorry.
So 23, that's 11 points of slashing damage. And he's gonna use his bonus action to attack him again.
Go ahead.
At any time now. That's
Yeah.
a
Just gotta
16.
think.
16. That just hits. Just.
Okay, so that's another 8 points of damage. So that's a total of 19 points of damage.
He is still standing, but only just.
Ooh.
You can get it from healing.
Can I attempt something?
Sure.
First off, I have 2 questions.
Okay.
These clip faces that these archers are at,
Yep.
are they like kind of at an angle to where they can be ran up or down, or are they like straight up?
It would be difficult terrain, but yeah, I would allow you to get up one. Yep.
Okay, good. Next question: can I attempt to intimidate this one that's near death in front of me that I just took all the healing that he just gave himself
Sure.
and use like my strength attribute in place of charisma?
I'll allow it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and try.
So that's going to be a plus 5 though instead of a plus 2.
Okay, so 9.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably doesn't do it.
Might.
You can see his face. It just doesn't change. It seems to almost be like glazed over, just in its rage.
Okay, that is my turn.
Okay.
Also, everyone kill that fucking orc.
This guy's gonna make another intelligence.
DC 14.
I rolled a nat 1.
Fuck yes.
Just fucking ridiculous.
He takes another.
Oh, he
I
takes
rolled a
damage too.
D6.
Yep. Go ahead and roll me a d6.
Yep. So he takes 4 psychic damage.
Okay, you are. He's still looking okay. You see him still waving about, flapping about, clutching his head occasionally. Yeah, he's not doing anything right now. Damn, you've locked him
Okay,
down
so
well.
Listen, that's important.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good fucking move.
Heavily armored.
Seems to have a name. Yeah.
Busy.
Okay, so you've ducked behind the rock. So this archer is gonna raise his bow and is going to try and get a shot at Kane, who is not here.
Kane's on the battlefield. What are you talking about?
That hits. Okay. Kane takes 8 points down to 4, and I'll get him to do a con save the moment he gets back. Okay, Cole, you're up.
Okay. So
Kill him.
yeah, I mean, and I think I might leave him for Mr. Hootie. So
Great.
I'm gonna yeah, let's target one of these. Let's see if I can actually do anything against these archers. So I'm gonna come out here, so I'm in range. So that's 10 foot of movement if I'm stealth, right? Because it's double. I'll stay in stealth. And let's have a little pot shot at this guy up the ridge.
Okay, go ahead. $26, that definitely hits.
Sneak attack damage as well. Switching to the Twitch. So that's 14 points of damage to him.
Nice. You see the bolt pierce its shoulder. It seems like a pretty substantial injury. These archers are a nuisance, but they're pretty soft, especially compared to the others.
And I'll take back my position in the archway.
Okay.
And I will have another little bonus action of hiding.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'll also shout out just before I hide, Mr. Hootie, get him!
If this fucking owl kills an dude, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I'm just letting you know.
Fucking funny. What do you mean I got killed still by an orc? Or by an owl? It's like, well, whatever works.
21, that's pretty good. Ras, you see the archer across the way taking another shot at you. You do have a +2 to your armor class because you're sort of behind the rock. But it still hits.
Also, if it shoots at me, I have mirror image, so
go
I
ahead
have
and
to
roll
a
it.
d20.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I roll over a 6, it hits a duplicate.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
I'm finding my D. Is that a D20? Yep.
So 6 or
It's
over, or
stupid.
over 6?
I think it has to be 6 or over.
Okay.
I'm pulling it up right now so I can check again. A 6 or higher.
Okay, well, either way, 9. You just see as it raises, fires off, and one of your images just disappears. Dissipates. Does it have to do a certain amount? Does it have to do a certain amount of damage to it, or do they just disappear?
No, as long as it would hit the AC, if it actually hits, it kills it.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, one of them disappears. But that is his action. Is the owl staying hidden? Carl?
No, Mr. Hootie will follow my instructions, and he'll swoop across, and he'll be like, and he'll attack it with his talons.
So familiars can't attack.
Oh, okay. Then he will offer the help action.
Okay.
Right here. Yeah, he'll offer the help action for what's his name, whoever's
Kane.
next.
Wait,
So-
Familiars can't attack?
familiars can't attack, no.
Are you sure?
They can't.
Okay.
Okay, Grim.
Yeah, I'll shoot at this guy again. Let's hope it dies.
Go ahead.
That's 8 damage plus a d6.
You don't need the plus. He had 3 hit points.
Okay. That's still 10, okay. So he dies, and I use my bonus action to move my hex up to this guy up here. And I choose,
Okay.
if he jumps down, it's athletics check, correct?
No. So as Fan asked, it's kind of like sloped, so it's difficult terrain, but you can get up and down it. It's fine.
No, but if he wants to get down.
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain. There's no check.
Okay, well, I'll do strength on him too then.
Okay. No problem. Anything else?
No, not really.
Okay, this. That's an 18 to hit you, Delge, as the one that runs up to you is just going to try and smash you.
Just hits.
You take 7 points of piercing damage as the spikes on these gauntlets break your skin.
The man's skin is broken.
And this one's gonna. Kane, I forgot you got hit with an arrow. You took how many points was it? Just double check. You took 8 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw from you. It's when you stepped away last time.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's a 9.
You are poisoned. You can remake the save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
And obviously the damage is half to 4. This archer is going to take a shot at you as well. As you are still out in the open. Missing as it just buries into the ground. Okay, Raven, doing anything?
He will move to this guy.
Yep.
And he will do the help action for Fan this time.
Okay.
Kane.
Kane, yep. Rasputin?
Okay, yeah. God damn it.
Yeah, so try to shoot a firebolt at the guy who just shot an arrow at me.
Okay, the one across the way. Go for it.
Yeah, this one.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I rolled it.
Yeah, I'll
we go.
disable this as soon as we get out. Oh, that is exactly what you needed. You just see it as it hits him. The flicker of flame as he collapses. One archer taken
Should just
care
be
of.
lit on fire. Okay, and then do I use that now or later? No, okay, that's it. So yeah, I duck back behind the rocks.
Okay, Doge.
I'll turn to the one to my left. And I'm going to swing my
go ahead. Make the attack roll for me. 18 will hit.
6 points of damage.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else that you're doing? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What else are you doing?
I was just gonna move right there, so if Kane wants to step up, he can get the flank.
He's gonna step up.
Kane is going to step up. Step up, Kane. Do it.
So Kane is gonna go on in to get that flank to get the +2.
Yep.
Now, the Raven granted me help, which brings the disadvantage imposed by the poison condition up to a normal.
Yep.
And I'm gonna reckless attack so that I get advantage on the attack. So it's reckless. So it'll be an advantage +2.
I'll
the
allow
battle
it. That's
axe.
cool. Yep. Go for it.
That's a 19.
Okay, that hits.
So that's a total of 14 slashing damage.
Fuck. Yep. Okay. He's still standing.
Okay, go bonus action frenzy. Go at it again.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a 23 plus, so an additional 9 points of slashing damage as Kane just fucking thunderously strikes this with the battle axe. Did you
Okay.
kill it?
It does not. He is still standing. You see a couple of like deep wounds across this orc, but it is still standing. It doesn't
And then
seem.
my constitution save.
Yes.
Go ahead, you were saying?
It doesn't seem to be too phased like you would have expected it to, or a couple of them to be trying to run at this point, but it doesn't seem to be the case.
Right. Damn it!
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
I'm still poisoned.
Now, this guy makes the save, the intelligent, he uses his action. So that means it is his action, right?
Yes.
I
Make the save.
believe that's how it
It
works.
is.
Okay, that's fine.
Can use its action.
Yep. So I'm going to delete this. As you see it shake this effect off, and it is going to use this movement and run up behind you, Kane, as it just... How tall are you?
We'll say, like... What did I put for his height? I want to say 6'2".
Okay. This thing
sounds-
is big, like it's
Kane
bigger
is
than you.
6'5".
And you just see its like a white handprint over its face, and the blue eyes piercing through it as it looks
It's
down
the
at you.
white hand, guys. It's the white hand.
No
Okay.
man flesh today.
But it used its action to do the save, so it can't actually attack you. Okay, this one. Let's have a look. Cool. It's going to begin. Well, it's going to attack first, so it's going to fire an arrow at you again, Kane, as you are sort of the only one that's out in the open. Delge as well.
Yep.
But,
I mean, I'm
yeah.
the aggro tank, so I mean that's what I'm here for. Take damage.
You take 21 points. Sorry, no.
What?
It's a 21 to hit, is what I meant to say.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, that's a fucking difference. Holy shit.
Yeah. Sorry, that was totally my bad.
I mean, if that happened. That happened.
No.
So what's the damage?
7 points of piercing damage.
So 3.
Halved, yep. And are you poisoned still?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't need to make the save again. You're just still poisoned. But you do feel
Cannot
the
be
burn,
double.
the burn of the poison as the arrow sinks in. Still, and it's going to move. Carl, your turn.
Okay. I take it I'm not hidden from the one in front of me.
No.
Okay.
Pretty much the only one you're hidden from at this point is this guy up on the hill, because you've got the pillar in the way. But these guys have like a direct line of sight on you through the archway.
No worries. I will have a hand crossbow shot at him anyway.
Okay, go ahead. Magic number is 16. It's a good one. Good.
16 then. And, I'll add a sneak attack to that.
You do not need to.
Oh. I've done it now.
Roll it anyway.
Okay,
So,
that
yeah.
is enough.
And I will. Have a look. So I'm gonna move myself to, like this bottom corner here
Okay.
of the archway. I'll try and hide there.
Trying to get away from those archers.
Yeah. I
Makes
like
sense.
those archers. So yeah, I'll try and hide in that little area there.
Okay, is what's his name? Mr. Snowy?
Mr. Hootie.
Mr.
Mr.
Hootie.
Owly. Oh, Hootie.
Yeah.
Change his name so
Is Hootie doing anything?
Right, Mr. Hootie now will make his way. Let's have a look. Okay. So he's going to flap. He's going to offer the help action.
Okay.
To
To
whom?
Kane.
Okay.
Okay.
Room.
So, yeah, I'll move my hex to this guy here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll shoot him.
Go ahead.
That is a 12 to hit. God. Okay, it doesn't hit.
That does not hit. No.
I see now that the archer up there is dead, so I'll move here.
Okay.
Okay, and that.
Okay. This archer is gonna take another shot at you, Kane. Everyone else is hiding.
Come at me, bro. Let it happen.
No, I'm not hiding. I'm staying alive.
There's a
16.
difference.
16 just hits.
Okay, so that's plus the D4. Should really include the D4. So you take 7 points of piercing damage again,
Okay, so 3.
and you're still poisoned.
Yep.
Okay, Raven.
Raven will go and move to this guy,
Yep.
and he will. Okay, Kate already has advantage this round,
Yep.
so I will give advantage to
Delge.
myself.
Okay.
Myself.
No, I think you have to be next to it to get help.
No. Do you?
I think so. I think you're supposed to be within like 5 feet.
I'll allow it for this one, and I'll check the rules after. I'm not 100% sure myself.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
But I just want to keep things flowing at the moment, so I'll check after.
Yep.
So that's fine. Ras, you're up.
Not close enough for that. Oh, actually, let's see.
Getting another bush latte.
My dude.
So 10 feet there. If I move to like right here, could I see the guy that's okay?
Not quite.
I'm going to.
no, sorry.
I can't?
No, sorry. I was saying yes, and I understand, but no, you can't quite see him from there.
Okay.
Still just slightly too much of a incline.
Yeah, I can
Up
still
there.
see the guy down the heavy armored one.
Yeah, you can still see him. Yeah. For
Okay.
sure.
It is 5
I
feet.
will. Okay, I will shoot firebolt at the heavily armored guy until I can get to where I need to.
Okay, go ahead and roll the attack for me.
I just did.
Okay, 21. That just hits.
2 damage.
Okay, nice.
Right, I'll be right back.
No worries.
Uh,
Delge.
I'll help Delge because you can't help with. You have to be within 5 feet.
Oh, you
so
looked
when
it
he
up?
comes in.
Cheers,
Yep.
man. Thank you. Okay, Delge, you have advantage if you want to attack the big dude.
Roger.
Roger.
Delge will move over to the opposite side of him
Okay,
and would attack with
go ahead and make your attack. checking his stuff.
21 hit.
21 again. Nice. That just hits. As you hear the clash of metal as you smack against the metal plates covering his back. Anything else?
No.
Okay, Kane.
Alright. The only one that's in the immediate threat is the armored orc. So reckless attacking again.
You don't need to. You have help action on you.
But I'm still
No.
poisoned.
And he's poisoned.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm still poisoned. So to get advantage, I have to reckless to overcome that. So again, battle axe attack, recklessly.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, that's a 15 points of damage.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action for that second attack.
Yeah, go ahead. I need to sort this out.
That's a 23, another 13 points, a total of 23 points of slashing
I
damage.
think that's enough. As you just slash into him twice, you guys incapacitated that guy. That's well played.
So, is he like dead?
He is down. Yeah, you cut deep through the plates. You see chunks of metal come off as you slice, just powering through it.
I will say that I do that, and then after I see that this armored orc is about to go down, Kane just drops his shield and theatrically, like the gladiator he once was, but still in his heart is, grips the axe two-handed in both hands, and like a Kratos just fucking cuts his head off, clean off.
Nice.
Your own head?
Okay, you just see the guy like topple to the ground, and as you're on a slight incline, the head just like begins rolling.
And then I gotta make my con save.
Yeah, go ahead. Fine.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
You are no longer poisoned. Okay.
fucking shoot me, Archer.
The archer is going to move. And from where he is now, he is going to take a shot at Carl.
And my stealth roll didn't count when I was hitting earlier. No?
Not from this one, I'm afraid. It's an 18 to hit you.
Yep. Yep.
You take a total of... I have to roll the additional. 2 seconds. So you take a total points of 10 piercing damage. 10 points of piercing. And I need another con save from you, please. DC 14. And it's then your turn.
Well, that failed.
You are poisoned. And it's your turn.
Whose turn is it?
Carl.
Fine.
Yeah.
Just. Okay, so. I'll use my bonus action to dash. Gonna hide here. Just stand there because I need to get out of there because I'm almost dead.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Okay. Is Hootie doing anything?
Right to there because it's got 34. Yeah.
Okay. Rim?
Let's see. I need to check the range on Hex. So it doesn't say. Weird. It's. I'm not. This is not the damage. I'm just checking if it says the range on it.
It
It doesn't say.
90 feet.
Okay.
If you go in your spellbook and click the word hex, it like unfurls it, and you'll see at the bottom it says 1 hour bonus action 90 feet. Gives you the components and stuff.
Move there behind the tree. I'll hex the guy up here and I'll shoot him.
Okay, go ahead.
That is a 10 to hit. I miss.
Yeah, that does not hit. This archer, you're done?
Yeah, I'm hiding behind the tree.
Moves up. Is he going to take another shot at you, trying to whittle you down, Kane? Doesn't hit. And it's going to continue moving. Okay. Raven?
He will fly over there for now.
Okay, as a dash, that's fine. Ras, you're up, buddy.
Okay, Raz is gonna move here and then to this rock.
Okay.
And he's now close enough to try and lock this guy down. So manifesting a hand of earth next to him, just within 5 feet of that guy, I am casting Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. So a giant stone hand is trying to restrain him.
Ooh.
So he's gonna have to make a strength saving throw, DC 14. I'm gonna roll it. If he fails, he takes the bludgeoning damage and is restrained. If he succeeds, he takes half that and is not restrained.
So he fails. He rolls a 10, because I believe he has disadvantage as well.
I don't know why he'd have disadvantage.
I believe he is hexed on strength saving throws.
I think it's supposed to be strength checks, not saves, but it's up to you.
Okay, I mean, it doesn't make a difference. 10 was the first one he rolled anyway.
Okay, so now, I'm concentrating once again, but he is restrained and takes the 5 damage.
And takes 5 damage. Totally fine.
It's ability checks,
I try to
Okay.
duck behind this rock again.
Okay, it's not a huge rock, so you can't get much cover from it. Just a little.
I know, but
too
I'm listen as much as I can. But the idea was to just get a big fucking rock hand on him.
I get you. That's totally fine. He is now restrained.
For that.
Okay, Delge.
Who's talking in a language we don't understand? I don't understand.
It's common, so I'm hoping.
Oh.
Nope, it doesn't show for me.
Hi. You'll understand.
Yeah, I saw that.
Then there's something wrong with my language thingy.
I don't know.
Oh, never mind.
Ooh, okay.
Corvex.
Work. The camera's all fried. Okay.
Tie split.
Oh. Uh-oh. Tie split in half. Oh no. Is that Atlas? Hell yeah.
That was Atlas.
Oh, I love that little guy.
Okay.
Come here, buddy.
This is the
Come on.
best I can do for the moment, I think. Vex is just.
Everyone's so far away
Okay.
from
Okay, Kane, it is your turn. He's gonna.
Okay,
move this way.
so because of Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, he's under the restrained condition, which means that attacks now have advantage.
Right.
Now, I cannot get into melee range to attack him with my axe. However, I can attack him with a thrown weapon. It is technically out of the optimal range for disadvantage, but because of being restrained, it'd be a normal attack.
Yep. Correct.
So, free action, I'm gonna drop my shield.
Okay.
Bonus action, pull out a hatchet, and I'm gonna
Okay.
Ivar the Boneless, throw that bitch at the restrained orc.
No problem, my dude. Go ahead.
Hell yeah.
That's a 16.
That hits. Yeah.
So it's gonna be 12 points of slashing damage.
Holy shit,
as,
dude.
I throw the
I
axe.
don't think you get the rage damage.
No, you do.
I
Correct.
thought it
Hold
had to
on.
be a melee attack.
Let me look.
You go
Okay.
ahead and check that. I'm gonna
Yep.
keep going. Okay, so this one is going to keep moving.
Okay, minus. It's just 10. It's not 12. It's
Okay.
usually applied to melee-based strength attacks.
No problem.
That's
Thank you for
still
checking.
pretty
Let's see. This one runs up onto the ledge, bow still in hand, and he's going to raise it up, and he is going to take a shot at the one that is hiding at the back, which would be Grim.
Wait, there's someone up there?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
he was around the other side. He's been running around in the last couple of turns.
Because he was like up here before. and,
Oh, I didn't notice him.
Well, he's only just moved to
every
that
now and then I was
position
like,
now, yeah.
like he's not moving. But
So he's going to take a shot at you.
Okay.
And he's using his overdraw ability again. That is a 15.
Misses.
Okay, doesn't matter. It buries itself into the tree next to your head.
Hmm.
Carl, you're up. He is restrained, so attacks do have advantage.
Just to check.
Yep.
With the con save, was I supposed to make that at the end of my last turn?
Yes, go ahead and make it now.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Still poisoned.
It's DC 14. You are still poisoned, yes.
Okay, so it's a straight attack roll against him. I will. I'm gonna use the lucky feat and re-roll that, if that's all right.
Yeah, absolutely. What it's for. Go ahead.
26.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Oh, forgot to target him. Damn it. So yeah, that's 9 piercing damage to it.
Okay. You see, as this fist reaches out of the ground and grabs him, he's like trying to pull away from it, trying to get out. And as you do so, you get a perfect shot, just clean through the neck. As the thing just goes limp. It is dead. There is only one orc left. Anything else?
That's my go.
Okay. Hootie is up next.
Hootie will fly. Up into this tree. There we go.
Okay. Grim.
Moving my hex over to the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Last guy, and shoot. And only an 11.
An 11.
And yeah, and I'll move to the other side of the tree so he can't see me.
Okay, no problem. Is the Raven doing anything?
Raven is gonna dash into this tree.
Okay. Russ.
birds flying all over the place. Yes, I dropped concentration on the grasp
Okay.
because I can't target an enemy with it, and I don't want to grab anybody else because that's just a bad idea. So
Yeah, I agree.
I will shoot a firebolt at the other guy.
Sweet. Go ahead and roll it.
Boom.
Boom down. And that is
See what I got.
does not hit.
10 doesn't hit yet. So yeah, I'll just take a step.
Okay. Kane,
There.
you're up.
Okay,
Wait.
so I know.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Russ.
There we go. I was actually I just stepped right here. It
Oh, okay.
shot
sorry.
me.
I thought
shot
you were
me
just
to
moving.
the body, and I was like, oh my god, no.
Okay, Kane, you go ahead, man.
Okay, so
Lovely
now
time.
I know that the incline of the cliff face that orc archer is on is counting as difficult terrain.
Yep.
If I use my action to dash to try to get within melee range of him, can I attempt to an athletics check to overcome the difficult terrain?
Yeah, sure. You're enraged. You're furious. So I'm gonna say it will be a DC 15 because it is very like loose, scrambly terrain. But if you can do DC 15, then you can get up at.
It's a 10, so that's a no.
No luck, I'm afraid. You start scrambling, but you just some of the rock under your feet slips, and you get up, but it's the double movement.
But
you.
So, well, that still takes my movement and my action, so.
That's fine. So that would be 60 feet of movement to get to that point.
Yeah. That was my movement, my action. Bonus action, I still can attack. So,
Sick.
I want to punch this dude in the face because I have the tavern feet.
Okay. Go ahead. Maybe an up.
Now, let me see. It's going to be 1d4 plus my strength for damage. I don't have a macro for it, so I'm just going to roll a flat d20. And then
go ahead.
Roll 1d20.
Punch that guy in the jaw.
And
or
then
the balls. I don't care.
So that's a 6, but I get a +5 because of my strength modifier.
11. Yep.
Which brings that up to 11, and then proficiency, I believe, is 3 at our +2, so 13.
Does not hit. You see as he just like pushes it out of the way and pulls a dagger.
Okay. That's the ends my turn then.
Okay, and he is going to try and as you go for the punch, he's just going to try and stab you with the dagger.
Okay.
24 to hit.
That does hit.
You take 6 points of piercing damage as it lands. I need you to make another con save.
Poisoned.
I'm afraid so.
Got an 8.
You see the eyes still glow. Carl, your turn. You see Kane running up this cliff and engaging in hand-to-hand combat, literally.
Okay. All right. Oh.
Wait, I had my fucking axe in my hand still. I dropped my shield, not my axe.
Yeah.
I'm retarded.
Listen, it was thematic.
Yeah.
5 if I use my bonus action to dash.
Also, you're berserking, so
Yeah, I'm not going to be thinking.
I'm going to attack at disadvantage. See how that goes.
Kane's just going, just attacking.
More of an orc than the orcs.
So 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
To that guy, but I don't get to add sneak attack because it's at disadvantage. So.
Okay, understood. That is the first damage that guy's taken. Is Hootie doing anything?
Yeah, Hootie will follow me, just like.
It's just vibing.
Okay. Grim?
And then just go over there. Yeah.
Yep.
Grim's just surrounded by corpses.
He's in his happy place.
His natural habitat.
Yeah, that's 8 damage to him.
Let's have a quick check. Yeah, that just hits. That's cool. And 8 damage.
Yeah, 16 AC, right?
I couldn't possibly say.
Because you said it before, with 16 just barely hit.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's 16. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Is Raven doing anything?
Yeah, assisting Kane.
Okay. Russ?
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt. That's my best option right now. 18 should hit for 2 damage.
18 will hit for 2 damage, you say?
Yep, 2 fire damage.
Okay. He had 3 hit points.
Ah, damn. I was hoping I'd be able to kill another one with Firebolt. That'd be cool. But that's fine. Raz is okay with that. I think he's gonna move so he's not, in case something else comes up from the woods. I think it'd probably take all his movement to move out here, sliding down.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, no problem.
Yep.
You,
Yeah, so he's gonna move
slide
there.
down, make your way down carefully. That's fine. Kane, you've been stabbed. You are once again. Yeah, you are poisoned, aren't you? You are once again poisoned as this thing has
Okay.
dropped its short bow and is now a dagger in hand, ready to fight you.
So
Fuck it up.
I'm gonna reckless attack, and then with the help action to give me advantage on these 2 attacks.
Totally fine.
My question though is, I want a 2-hand the axe to get a D10 on the damage instead of the D8
Yeah.
because of the versatile property.
Uh huh.
How do I actually execute that with these commands though? Because it's only rolling it with the D8 and not the D10. Whenever I do attacks.
It's a very
I think
good
that's a-
question.
Isn't it if you
I think
click
there's a
the-
way to
if you-
change the
if
damage.
if you click the weapon,
Mm-hmm.
not the die, isn't there like a on the description? Isn't there like a die button there? For
It
versatile?
just under inventory.
Go ahead and
Just
roll
click-
an attack for me, and then we'll have a look.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
That does
Um,
not hit.
That's okay. I still got another one.
Okay, go ahead.
Not the one.
That's a 27 critical.
That hits. Yeah. Okay.
That's yeah.
I mean, dude, you're gonna kill him
20
either way.
Yeah, 23
He's got one
points
hit
of
point,
damage.
dude. Like, let's not worry about the damage dice too much, all right?
Yeah.
He's fucked. He is massively fucked.
Yeah, I cut his head off too.
Okay, as you cut the head off, the forest falls quiet. Let's change this music up. A little too intense.
For that attack, you just need to probably set up a different macro on your bar.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
get
a
it
Zarvon
done.
attack, but do that for next time. Yeah.
Yeah, because it only plays or it only roll it one-handed. It doesn't roll it two-handed for some reason.
Okay.
And with the rage subsiding, I now have a caution.
Okay. You take one. You have 1 point of exhaustion. Mark that on your sheet.
Yep, I got it.
Good man. So,
So this, Kane kind of like leans over, drops his axe, looks over the rest of the party, goes, "Hope you all are okay."
I'm just looting because, like, money. And look, I want to check their eyes. If we can still see their eyes glowing or, like, being like super bright, and check what they have on them.
okay. Go ahead and make me 2 checks. I would like a medicine check from you, and I would like investigation.
I'm going to
Medicine.
cast Detect Magic.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's
mainly around this altar to start. So.
No problem. Keep this in mind. Let's take a 5-minute break. I just really need to bio break, and then we'll come back. It's going to be left on the same screen. So yeah, fam, we're just going to take a 5-minute break.
Cool.
So grab yourself a drink, whatever, and be back in 5 minutes.
Okie dokie.
Cool.
Kane the Slayer.
Milo, how many hits did you take? cut out.
They were pretty big hits.
No. Like, how many times were you actually hit?
Twice,
Like,
I think.
twice? Oh, well, you got hit more than Raz did.
Well, should have made the bet. You didn't make
Shut
the
up.
bet.
Now, Marsupial, see now you know why. Berserker. It's
No, yeah, I mean, that helped a lot. I didn't think we were going to be that inundated with enemies. If it was a smaller amount, it probably would have.
oh
been
yeah, I wouldn't have frenzied. if it
Either
was a
way,
small amount.
yeah, but with that many, it turned out pretty well. I mean, also just being able to get the benefit of like the help action a lot really helped you because you were having a lot of advantage swings, which increases your amount to crit. So that really helped.
Yeah, some nice crits.
Yes. I like
Yeah,
those.
let's just
crits.
hope we don't have any big problems coming up.
Yeah, well, I'm currently I have 1 point of exhaustion, which means I just have to ability checks.
Yep.
Oh,
I
that
like
was-
how there's the little.
That was
tracker
just
on
the
the
first
top.
wave, guys. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say, because like as we're probably, I would imagine Raz is gonna walk up and start looking at this thing with you, Milo.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
make
that's
me
what
some
I want.
tuna real quick.
I'm gonna do a detect magic on them, and then I'm gonna wander over to the corpses as well, just to see. But yeah, I want to sort of like see what they were doing with the ceremony thing.
Yeah, I don't like it. Saying good.
I wonder if that invisible naked man's gonna turn up now.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
actually, that would have dropped a while ago.
yeah, I should have done a concentration check.
No,
well,
as
you
soon as
cast Hex anyway,
Hex.
yeah.
Yeah, as soon as he cast Hex, it was gone.
Yeah.
So that would have then dropped it.
So he's no longer naked. Well, no longer naked. He's no longer invisible.
Still
Possibly,
naked.
probably still naked.
Probably.
But
Or
who
dead.
knows?
Or dead. Who knows?
I don't know. you never know.
Oh, by the way, did I, before I cast Hex the first time, did I notice if my invisibility disappeared on its own? Like he died?
Nope. Didn't. It would have been active all the way up. As long as you kept
Okay.
concentrating on it, it would have stayed.
Did I notice if his? I'm kidding.
I mean, like
You didn't
if-
notice
if
anything,
that
buddy.
was-
You don't notice shit. I'm just gonna get rid of. Let's.
I was at a certain point. I was like, do I try to make a minor illusion of Milo stepping out and mooning these orcs to try and get him to shoot the illusion? And I was like, I could probably firebolt one. I definitely should just do a little bit of damage. And then I was like, oh, that was a good idea. Either of them seemed like good options. He's like, come here, orc boys. Just mooning them. Maybe would have drawn an attack. Yeah, I think keeping that the big armored one out of the fight for a long time was pretty good.
Oh, hell yeah, man! That was
That
a great
that
move.
helped
He
a
would
lot.
have done some real fucking damage if he had been able to attack at any point.
So,
Oh yeah.
it's
I was like, it was mostly like, this guy's really big right next to me, so I need to not have him do anything
Did he get to do an
that I'm
attack?
involved with.
No,
No.
Wow.
well, no, he
I
didn't attack the whole time.
completely shut him down.
So I just
That's
rolled 2
awesome.
attacks. He attacks twice in a turn, or should, and he over his turn would have done 22 points of damage.
See, that would have been a real problem.
Yeah, yeah, but you fucked him up.
Yeah, so as we're coming back, Raz would walk up with Milo to kind of look at this thing as well. He's not doing detect magic or anything. He's just looking for any, I guess, latent magic. Just doing like a general Arcana or investigation, whichever makes sense.
Okay, no problem at all. We'll give it just one more minute and then I'll jump back into it with you guys. I'm just going to wait till Fane gets back.
Oakley dokely. I think he said he's gonna get some tuna.
Tuna?
Please.
He said. Uh-huh.
Are you getting tuna for yourself or
I've
for
also
the cat?
grabbed myself a beer at this point. Hemisphere.
Ooh, hemisphere.
What about my cat?
He's asking if you were grabbing tuna for you or your cat.
Oh no, it's for me.
Of course. What is this area for? Is that your detect magic?
That's going to
Yeah.
be detect magic, and I'm going to start there around where they did the ritual, and then I'll walk over to where the corpses are, just to see if anything glows on them as well.
Also, 2DM, Kane will go and pick up his throwing axe and his things that he dropped during battle. Just FYI.
Okay.
And then I'm letting all the big brain stuff to the smarter people.
letting the brain people do stuff. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I said, I'm gonna be looking over this this ritual site. Not with detect magic or anything, but you know, looking at it.
Crits are overrated, anyways. Just think of how many brutal wounds I could have inflicted.
Yeah. I mean, also, like, you were really open to a lot of those as well, because with Reckless, it's like, oh, hey, boys, advantage right here.
I mean, that's what Sven has as well. So he's open to them as well. Attacks with advantage, but has advantage against him. Okay, I thought I was giving you an aura. It doesn't seem to be working. So yeah. No.
I would like to go over to Grim and go. You're not hurt. That's good.
No, just slightly. I got hit once by an arrow, but it's just a flesh wound.
Okay.
One cannot be a true warrior without some scars.
That is true.
So, as you guys begin investigating, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. You go ahead and do you.
So, as you begin investigating, I'm going to go through this in the order here. So, Grim, you did a medicine check.
Yeah, it was 15.
Yep. And just remind me what exactly you're trying to do here with this.
Their eyes. I'm trying to figure out why their eyes are like they are.
Okay. So you, as you reach down and you begin looking in their eyes and examining them, their eyes you see are starting to actually, like one of them is slightly faded back. You see that the blue, although pretty much completely dominant, there are flecks of like brown that you would expect the eye color of these orcs to be. And it seems like the blue is sort of crept in, you know, like how you could get red eyes or something, but it's completely taking over. So like there's no pupil or anything. It's just, they're just becoming completely blue. But it seems to be like a gradual process because the different orcs have them at like different stages.
I am getting some crazy deja vu.
What do you mean?
I mean, in
Like
real
a
life.
song?
I'm pretty sure I've heard about this before in real life, but I can't really put my finger on it. Can I? The medicine was only a 6. No, I meant the investigation was only a 6.
That's fine. It's they really don't have much on them at all. They are carrying the weapons. In terms of actual like any loot or anything, they're not carrying anything.
No, okay.
You rolled a 15 with that. You do notice, and maybe one or two of you that have a high passive would also notice they didn't bleed much. There is blood, but you would have expected a lot more, especially with some of the blows that Kane was doing with the battle axe. You would have expected more blood.
I'll go and inspect the guy, the main guy. No, the guy got his head chopped off.
Yep.
Is the blood like thicker than normal?
It is thicker. Do you like actually touch the blood, or are you just like how are you investigating this?
First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take just a little bit of the blood on a stick.
Okay.
And smell it. Does it smell like iron, like normal blood?
Yes. Yeah. It has a definite sort of metallic smell to it. And the first thing you notice is that it is thicker. And it's also, there are like solid lumps in it.
I'll take a leaf from a tree. Because I try and put blood in the leaf with the lump. Try to squeeze it because then I won't get the blood on my hands.
Okay. The lumps are solid, like stone.
Weird.
I'll try and wash it off.
Okay. Yeah. You can do so.
Yeah. Wash off so I can like see the lump on its own. Is it still red? Is it like a blood lump or is it like something else?
So, I see what you mean. So it's not like really big. It's more like it's more like it's grit, like it's really gritty.
Oh,
Do you see what I
grain
mean?
of sand or something.
Yeah, like it's only a little bit lumpy. It's not like big chunks or anything.
It's
Oh.
very so it's grainy, basically.
I yelled to the wizard. I don't remember your name.
Raz.
Well, you just yell to him, I don't remember your name.
I don't remember her name.
Do you have a vial or something?
Yeah, I got one out. I can walk over in a little bit.
Yeah, just try fill with vial because I don't have the I can't identify it because the DM said it's not necessary in games normally, so I didn't pick it.
I mean,
I say that?
I know I said that.
Oh.
I said that.
Do you understand a word of what that child said? He's talking about what this DM and this and that. What is this? What is he on about?
I lean down to Milo's level and it's like, listen, it's just best if they think we're going along with it.
Okay. Yeah, the DM said. Okay.
Nice work.
Yeah, so I'm
We need to get it identified.
Please.
Something. This is not.
cement for the fourth wall.
Yeah.
While this is happening, I'm gonna just take a short rest and spend a hit die to recover some HP.
No worries. So we'll take an hour to say short rest, but you're welcome to. There's no signs. You can't hear any more orcs near you. You think it's okay at the moment. Carl, your detect magic. Are you ritually casting it or
no, I just
oh,
cast
you're a
it.
thief. Yeah, okay. So you just cast it.
I can ritually cast as well, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not
No worries.
yet.
You feel there is a sort of magical energy to this place, but it's there's no like dense magic. It's just there is a natural energy to this place. It's not like anything's enchanted or anything like that. Nothing too major's popping off for you.
And I'll wander down to where the corpses are while Grim's examining them while
Okay.
I've got it up, just to sort of like see. So when he's looking at the blood and stuff like that, if anything glows.
It does not. You don't get anything from here.
Fair enough.
Go ahead and take a short rest too with them.
Okay.
And I'll just look at Raz and go, this
so
is an evil place.
yeah, I could tell that after we got attacked and we walked in and it's like, oh, those are some weird rocks and I got
And there's
shot.
all
I
this
didn't
blood.
like that
Yep.
idea. Yeah, I could read that like a book, Milo, but yeah, that's all right. Yeah, so I'm gonna start looking at more of this ritual site, either investigation or arcana, whichever makes more sense for you, GM.
I'm happy for you to roll either, and depending on what you're trying to find, you'll get different.
Arcana. Trying to see like if I could determine the point of the ritual, because I do have ritual casting as Milo doesn't, to see like what they were attempting to do or not. Like, was this a binding ritual? Was this a summoning ritual? Was this a enhancement or something? Just generally. Like, I won't know the spell, I don't think, but if I can get a feeling of it.
Okay.
Can I assist him while taking a short rest?
You can assist, yeah. So I'll give you
Yeah,
the.
the help action,
Yeah.
basically.
I understand. I'll give you the higher roll, which is actually a 25.
Yeah, that's,
So this, you obviously are schooled in magic. You understand it, and you have literally spent time studying it. This is this area is tied to druidic magic. You know that it.
yeah, and then it probably lost at me at that point.
But there's nothing that would make sense from a ritual point of view, especially not any sort of arcane ritual or anything that would make sense they were doing, and none of this makes any sense to any rituals that like you basically at the end you don't think they were. There may have been rituals done here at certain points, but it would be druidic in nature, and you don't think that any have been done recently.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't have a vial to give to Grim, but I do have a flask, so I'll give him one of those.
Okay.
So he can put the blood in there.
Okay, good.
So I
Thank
hand him,
you.
I hand him a vial as he was helping me. Well, do stuff. Flask, I mean.
No worries.
Can I add custom items?
I believe so. I'm gonna. Oh, actually, let's see if I can do that. Hold on. Not that, but. And then I'll take a short rest after that.
Okay.
Raz, what do you make of this ritual site?
I'm kind of lost on it, to be honest. It's a bit out of my schoolhouse, so that doesn't really help me a whole lot.
Magic. So nefarious and sinister. Such things I don't quite understand.
You and me both.
Kind of gives you that look as like, just, this dude's a wizard. What's he talking about? He understands magic. Because,
Let's see if this worked.
When it would happen to
Hey.
when it would happen
No,
to
I
the
denied. I
Milo.
denied.
Why'd you deny it?
I didn't know what it was. I was like, I just clicked them. I just clicked at the same time.
Oh my
I'll
lord!
just go to Kane. Well, Kane, there are different types of magic. Not all of it's wizardry type magic.
I gave you a flask.
You might want to patch yourself up there, Milo. Looks like you're
quite profusely.
Yes.
I got poisoned a couple of times.
No.
It was horrible.
It'll make you stronger.
Not fun. Would
I
not
think the blood's
recommend.
meant to be in the body, though, right?
Yeah, man.
Let's,
I think I'm
let's
gonna
have a little rest.
also-
Have a nice cup of tea. Wait
Well, I
for
don't
this
have
to
any.
all blow over. All right.
Well, I don't have any tea, but and he kind of pulls out a wine flask. He's like, here.
I'm
would
also going to
probably be
use my Arcane Recovery during to restore a second level spell slot.
Okay. No problem.
It's got
Whilst we're resting, I'll just let Hootie patrol around, keep an eye out, and inform me if anything comes within
Yeah,
our
Scott.
trophy.
Roll me a
Scarlet's the
perception. Okay. Both of them roll me a perception.
yeah, and then Kane's gonna drink his blueberry rosemary mead while he's taking his short rest for recovery.
There we go. Got all my health back after
Should
2.
be with the advantage because he's an owl.
That's fine. So it's an 18.
Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot. Okay, 18 and 10. You see the normal, movements of a forest. There are creatures moving around, but there doesn't seem to be anything that would be a threat to you over the next hour. How far do you send them?
He'll patrol within 100 feet of me, so he can
Okay.
inform me if he does see anything.
Okay, perfect. Then yeah, just that. You see the movement of animals around this place, but no more orcs. The rest of the orcs ran off earlier, chasing the naked man. So yeah, you're good for now. You don't see anything
Our
incoming.
short rest.
You can all take a short rest. That's fine. Yep.
Yep, I did that as well.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use all of my hit die just in case.
Good plan. Yeah, absolutely. So you sit. Okay. The time of day at the moment is it is around. It's going to be about 1 p.m. at the moment. So it's like early afternoon. Still, you walked through the morning, and then this happened. So yeah.
Question, DM.
Yep. Hit me.
Now, so because we've been sent on this assignment, Zarvon,
Mm-hmm.
we would have a general idea of like potential sort of stops, ends, if you will,
Yep.
along the way. How far out are we from the nearest inn?
There's not much this far north, so there's not many more. Well, there are no more stops on the way to Zarvon. The nearest inn is going to be in Zarvon at this point.
Okay, and how far out are we from Zarvon?
If you
Take a day?
yeah, so you're going to be arriving there tomorrow, basically.
If we traveled through the night, would we arrive there sooner, or?
You'd probably, if you travel through the night, it would be a push. It's dangerous. You know that being in the woods out at night is a dangerous endeavor, but you would arrive probably at some point early in the morning, like if you really pushed it, like 2 a.m. sort of thing, you know.
Okay, so you mentioned how the woods are a threat. We're in the area right now though where that's a threat.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it make more sense survive if we're more concerned about survivability to just make the push, try to get there by 2 in the morning and take the chance while we're here, or spend the night and spend even more time in the woods and not get there till at some point during the afternoon?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a risk either way because it's another night camping ride, or you push through the night when you're going to be then making more noise and stuff. So like both sides, both sides have their merit.
I just think that it would be smarter to make the push instead of spending more time in the woods.
I agree.
Especially, I mean, not everyone else is fine exhaustion-wise, but I'm willing to chance
Okay.
to another 1, possibly even 2 levels of exhaustion for another frenzy if we get hit by something. So
Yeah, and with my vision, I can take point and have be a lookout.
and Kane does have proficiency in stealth, so I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah. I mean, the rest of us can't see in the dark, so we'd have to use torches or light. So we kind of paint a big target on ourselves as well in an area where we might not be able to see what's coming at us.
How about have the torches on standby, and I'll tell you if you need to light it, and I'll take point. And
We would be moving really slow. We could
Well,
move like super slow.
Well, so torches though could also deter certain creatures too. Like
That
you're
is
correct.
true.
You're correct. It could paint a target on our back, but it could also deter creatures. And in the event that we are moving through the woods, if we're going to be camping, we're going to have a fire lit anyways, which is already going to paint us a picture. And we're not going to get any closer to getting out of the woods sooner. But if we're traveling on the trail by night with the torches, we'll, in a sense, be spending less time in a dangerous area. And with the torches out, at least we can sort of create a perimeter that we can see around us.
if we get attacked,
can we make it back to the road too?
Yeah, you can.
And I'd imagine more people are on the road, so that could help. I mean, they're trickling through, so maybe, but
Making
it up the road
in the woods.
Yeah, making it to the road would be a smart idea too.
I could be holding.
This is a very small portion of those orcs. There was a large amount of orcs.
There were, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
If we travel, and I mean, I don't know lots about orcs, but I'm pretty sure, especially with this weird blue eye thing, they might be all right to see in the dark.
Well, if they can see in the dark with the blue eyes, then it's not a difference whether we do that or not.
Well, I mean, they'll see us from a longer distance away, for starters, and then obviously they'll just come after us, because I don't know if you noticed, these orcs could move some. I mean, obviously not the one that thought he was covered in snakes. He didn't move a lot. But that other one, he was fast.
It would stop me too. I think it would stop most people.
If we get attacked, I can cast create bonfire on the ground, so we get lighting.
I also have 1,000 ball bearings that I could use to trip some of them up if we get pursued.
I mean, so do I.
But they're more useful on actual stone.
Yeah, they won't do anything
on the forest floor.
Otherwise, the mud probably might not work.
That's true.
In fact, they might actually be better if we put those out for them. But either way, how about we travel for a bit, see how tired, because you're looking pretty tired, Kane. All right.
I still got a couple more in me.
I know. I've seen you worse, but I'm just saying. How about we travel for a bit? If we find somewhere good to camp, we camp. Old Grim there can create his bonfire. We'll have a nice bonfire to camp around, and we can have a rest and watch. And then if we don't find anywhere to camp, we'll push as far as we can. But again, that was a huge war band of orcs, like many orcs. Now I'm pretty sure that naked man might have got away, but he's not going to keep them amused all night. You know?
Well,
I mean,
I
we
do
can
think-
only hope, really.
I think your proposition is a sound plan.
But first and foremost, let's get out of this weird circle of death. Back on the
Yeah.
road.
I did slay quite many of them.
Yeah. And then
Um,
once we've done that, go up the road a bit and let's see if we can find some. I mean, you're pretty good at finding places, Kane. See if you can find us a nice, I don't know, cave or something. And that way, one without a bear in, obviously, as that will be a bit angry. And then, yeah, get our heads down so that we can actually enter the town fresh and meet with this elf that we've got to go meet.
Yeah, let
I'll
me do something really quick as well. And I'd like to copy down as much of the ritual that I can see, like the circle and stuff, into my spell book, so I can show it to people later in case we have that chance.
Yeah, you can do like a quick sketch of the area. That won't be
Yeah,
enough.
I mean, it's going to be rough because I know it's that other class of spellcasting, so it's a lot of it doesn't make sense to me, but I'll do as best I can to, draw it down. So
Gotcha.
we're good to go. And it's like, yeah, we saw a ritual. What did it look like? Well, it was a circle, and it had some stuff. And it's like, now we can be like, it looked like this, and I show the book, and it's like, all right.
You could also make an illusion of it, so it's easier to.
Yeah, but this helps.
But yeah, no, I think push through. If we find a camp, or if we don't find a camp spot, then we're just gonna have to take the chance and try to get there. Because you said, what time is it, Ty?
It's about 1 p.m. at the moment.
Okay.
We've
Yeah.
still
Yeah,
got
we can
a
make-
good few hours to find push along the road. Hopefully, we can get a good couple of hours away from these orcs and find somewhere a bit more secure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be good. The faster we get to Zarvon, the faster we can get an ale.
That too, yeah, because I've drank most of Kane's, and I'll hand him back his bottle of booze.
I go up to Kane and whisper, I
He
have
does.
a lot of booze in my ring.
He does this. He goes, well, damn. Baldur's balls.
Oh, God.
Wait, hold on. That's out of character. Grim, did you just fill your entire palace with just alcohol? Like, not in barrels and stuff. It's just full. It's like if you went into it, you'd just start drowning because there's so much.
No. It's pretty big in there. So I have like a sofa.
Yeah,
like,
no, but
and
listen,
there's,
that's the
there's
thing.
carpet.
It's just underwater. Well, under booze.
I have, yeah. No, not really, but I have a lot of alcohol in it. Yeah, I do.
Okay. That would have been funny.
Like, I got wine, I got like
You
jug.
got a portable wine cellar. That's pretty awesome.
He's basically just got his sofa set up and then this little mini bar area.
He's got a hookah bar.
Jesus. All right.
Right, let's
So-
head up. Let's go for it. So
I got 20 gallons of beer in there.
Jeez.
Like
A lot of
kegs.
beer.
Got 20 kegs. Gallon kegs.
So who can actually see in the dark?
Me?
I think only him. I don't know if Milo
Yeah.
can.
I got 120 feet perfect vision.
I don't think the halflings in this have.
Oh, I think he's got low light, but not dark vision.
You have low light. You do know that you guys have obviously been together for a while. Delge has dark vision and can share it with you for an hour.
Okay. Well, we're gonna be. Yeah. So what we need to do then is Delge can be in the rear, and then we'll have Grim take the front, and then all of us who don't have dark vision just kind of pile up. I'll kind of pile up in the middle of everybody to sort of act like the nexus, if you will. And then if we get attacked, I can float to wherever the threat is to sort of try to, block it from getting to the squishies.
Makes sense. And then I'll have something that I can throw light on pretty quick if I need to.
Okay.
The cat is like watching the cameras. You guys.
Mm. Oh my god, that's cold.
I'd hope so.
Oh, dude, there's so much hair. Kidding me?
So, just to clarify, you're going to travel now. What is your plan? Just shorten it for me.
I think getting close to the road, following it as far as we can, seeing if we can find a good place to camp if
Okay.
able. If we can't, I think we're just pressing on. Grim is leading the way because he has dark vision when we need that, and Dreg is in the back. In the middle is Milo, Raz, and Kane.
Okay, gotcha. Perfect.
Because he also has that.
Yeah,
But yeah, the idea is to get as much as we can. If we can't find a place, we're pushing.
Okay, cool. Makes sense. Go ahead and roll me. Actually, don't worry about rolling. It's a really low DC just to get back to the road. So you guys head back. It takes you like you were jogging when you got here. So if you're just walking back, it's going to take you a little bit longer. Just to like walk back onto the road, but it's not too bad at all. Like it takes you like 15-20 minutes, right, to get back onto the road. But you find your way back. It's pretty easy to do so. You start walking down, heading up the road towards Zarvon and towards safety and comfort potentially. And you're looking for a good camping spot as you go. Yeah. So whoever's leading the way, go ahead and roll me a survival to find like a nice camping spot to know what to look out for, things like that.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, my survival sucks. I shouldn't be leading.
You you find like a couple of patches of ground, but they don't look great. Like it's always going to be a kind of fairly dangerous endeavor camping around here, and there's nothing too nice.
Is it dark outside already?
It is starting to get dark. It's you're quite far north, so it does get dark quite early.
Okay, because I was gonna take point when it got dark.
Okay. You're on the verge of it at the moment after walking for a bit. So you do find a camping spot. It's not ideal. It's a little bit too exposed. You don't really have a good like way to watch out from it. It's up to you guys whether you want to stop there or keep going.
I don't want to stop somewhere that's exposed.
Yeah, like gambling is one thing. Gambling with my life,
Just look at
not
Grim and go, have you ever
not
camped
that good.
before?
If it was like a secured location that we could defend in, like say like a cave or something, then yeah. But if we're just kind of in an exposed area,
We found a perfect camping place. It's just an open field. It's like I don't like that.
I'll chance getting more exhaustion over, getting attacked in the middle of the night.
Okay.
More exhaustion and getting attacked in the middle of the night versus it being caught off guard, I guess.
Okay, so you guys keep pushing forward. The sun, you can't see it behind the thick canopy of trees, but you can tell it's setting as the darkness is creeping in. You feel the trees around you and just the forest itself sort of start to shift as the creatures of the night, nocturnal creatures, wake up and start hunting. You hear howls in the distance of things communicating, wolves communicating to each other. But you keep pushing along the road. It's certainly safer than being in the woods. You hear the occasional crack and break of sticks and branches being stepped on near you, just off the side of the road as you continue your way along. I need somebody to roll me a d12. Just a straight d12.
Question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something I don't think we discussed this. The session 0.
Yeah.
If we took a short rest, could we opt out healing for exhaustion removal per hit die? So, like, if say you got 2 hit die, and you have 2 exhaustion, could you spend your hit die to remove the exhaustion, but you wouldn't benefit from the healing.
Not in this. I'll consider it for next time. For now, I'm just gonna stick with like the normal
Okay.
long rest stuff.
I rolled a 5 on that D12 for you.
Okay, that's fine. You keep going. You keep pushing it along, walking into the night. It's another hour passes. Nothing emerges. Nothing attacks. You keep hearing the sort of faint sounds of things moving near you, but you're okay. You keep pushing on along the road. It's getting later and later. The sun is now completely set, and you're walking into the night. And you guys are just going to keep pushing at this point? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I believe that's the plan.
After a couple of hours, as the sun disappears, so too does the any warmth that came with it. I need a Constitution saving throw from each of you, just to stave off.
Can I actually use prestidigitation to give myself a little traveling heater of 1 foot cubed?
Sure.
I'd be doing the same thing, but
Just
so
instead
I'll
of
still
heat,
make the
heater.
like it's just warm air around
things,
you.
yeah.
Oh, I'll just
Basically-
I'll hold fire in my hands.
Okay.
Keep holding fire in my hands.
Okay,
It's cold.
that's fine.
That might burn, but okay. Yeah,
Cool, I got
you
15.
can just. I usually use it as an aircon unit in a desert. So, yeah.
No man,
But
like
this time it's a space heater.
So let's have a look. Okay, and you're heating yourself as well, Raz? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a check from you, Carl. I can't see one from you. Have you done it?
I did forget to mention I do have, like I have just furs from traveling. I don't know.
Okay.
I've got the clothes and stuff.
The check
Yeah.
is because you're like pushing forward, so you're keeping going. The cold is just like one factor. It's also just a physical thing to keep going.
Yeah, I got a 15 though. So
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it was a low DC. You have to do a couple of them. It's going to gradually get harder. So on this one, everybody is fine. You keep pushing forward. The heating thing, I lowered the DC a little bit for you guys. It did help. Ras is the only reason you succeeded. So good job.
Got close.
You keep pushing forward. You see the moon now rising, just glinting its way through the trees every once in a while. You think you're getting fairly close now. You can sort of see a little bit of a break in the trees up ahead. A couple more hours, and you think that, and you'll think you'll be out of the woods and on the last little stretch to Zarvon. You know that there's no woods in the immediate vicinity of Zarvon, just where they've been cleared back. Go ahead and roll me one more con save.
I put on my cold weather clothes. Yes.
Okay. As you continue to push into the night, this is the last one.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
Did a lot better that time.
Okay, so
ooh, that's a 9.
Ras, you're fine. Ras, you are pushing forward, determined as to find the wizard. To get to Zarvon and find the wizard.
Determined to not stay out in this
Determined
bullshit.
to not be in this
To
fucking
get somewhere
forest
where I feel a
anymore.
little bit safer. That's what it is. Ugh.
What was the DC on that, DM?
The DC for that one was 15. So the rest of you take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Ras, you don't. Everyone else takes 1 point.
Yeah.
Is it under effect? No.
When you're on your normal character sheet, there's
On
a
your
little
portrait,
smiley face in the
yeah.
top left. Yeah.
Okay.
It turns into less of a smiley face the higher you are.
And if you have 6, you have yeah, that's
You
not
just
good.
died.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Don't worry. That was the last one that you will be doing. So I don't think you need to. Yeah. I don't think you're going to die just yet. You might make it through the first session, maybe. So you keep pushing forward. And as you break from the trees, you see ahead of you only another sort of 10 minutes walking across the openness to reach the city. The city itself looms in front of you now as you break the tree line and have clear sight. The sky is mostly clear, a few clouds and just a very light snow falls as you approach. Let me just reload. You see huge, intimidating walls crumbling in areas, still standing as a very defensive structure, and bits of them have been like boarded up, barricaded, makeshift with wood instead of stone. Remnants of the siege many years ago that you all know not too much about, but you know it happened. You see a massive gatehouse with a solid wooden door and 2 towers standing either side of it, and the road broken heading up to it. I'm going to move you over. And it is dark at this point.
And it's snowing. Yeah, at this
I'll
point.
have my lamp out, my hooded lamp, which should give bright light for 30 feet.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yep.
cast light at the top of my quarterstaff that I've been kind of using as a
if you-
walking stick.
Does it look like they're moving?
I will describe this in just a second. If you right-click your character, there is a little like flame at the left. Just click that.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's how you turn the torch on.
Ooh.
Okay. So you can just about see when you look at this gatehouse in the distance, hanging by the neck from ropes from the archway above, are 5 human bodies decaying and rotting away already. You don't know how long they've been there, but they hang in the gateway. They're about 15 foot up.
Inviting.
It's just sending a message that there is a law and order to the things here, and that it is upheld swiftly and fiercely.
Yeah, we don't have that back home, but sure, yeah. No, I'll take your word for it.
Kane will step forward, taking the sort of being the spearhead of the charge, if you will, approaching closer towards the gate. To sort
Holy
of
shit.
examine.
Wrong color.
Ah!
What the fuck did you do?
Right?
Explosion of piss.
As you approach the gates, Kane, go ahead and move yourself on the map just so I know like roughly where you are.
Okay.
I'll say there's a tiny bit behind him.
Okay. Okay.
Good.
You see, Kane, you see a small flickering of light coming from the tower on your right. So this tower over here.
Okay. Now the question is, do there appear to be guards like hanging out in palisades, like, you know, up along the catwalk of the watchtower, or is it just?
You can't see anybody on top, but like I say, there is a flickering just coming through the arrow slits from inside the tower. So presumably there is somebody in there.
Okay, then Kane will shout out and go, "Guards, we protect the city. We are fair and weary travelers of the road, looking to shelter on such a cold and unforgiving night. Will you hail us through?"
You hear a sort of shuffling in the tower, and just somebody like blocking the light as somebody clearly looks out. You can't really make out who, but a humanoid of some sort. Go, who goes there? What are your names?
Yes, of course. I am Kane Maximus. I'm a Cromdor nomad. I've traveled many miles. Hear that Zarvon is a place of opportunity.
Aye, that's right.
Part of that growth.
It's a weird time to be arriving.
Yes, well, Me and my friends here wanted to get away from the woods as quickly as it is full of dark and dangers.
Aye, that makes sense. And the rest of you, what are your names?
Grim.
Huh. All right.
He's a surrogate son of mine.
Raz of the here on work for the Arcane Court.
All right.
Arcane Court, what was the town? Odorith?
Aye, we've been waiting for you for quite some time.
Wait, what?
Aye, we got word that you were heading this way.
We
Good.
had a bit of orc trouble, as it were.
Vicious bastards, but they don't usually attack others.
Well, these were not normal orcs.
Interesting. Well, I'm afraid I have to inform you that there is a small fee for entering the city.
Inside check.
Yeah, I'm gonna assist with that.
Go ahead.
I assist him to give him advantage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
I just look at Raz and I'm like, Raz, aren't we here to help?
That is a natural 20, so it's a 24.
He seems to be taking joy in telling you this. But he is like genuine. He is genuine. He is.
Oh, so there's actually there is a fee. He's not making it up.
Yeah.
So what's the fee?
It is a trade city, I guess. That makes sense.
The fee, 15,000 platinum.
That's ridiculous.
Bye. Can I do another insight? Was that like a joke?
Were you dropped on your head as a child?
No. Hey, the light snuffs out from the top of Raz's staff as he starts to back away. He's like, "Yeah, that's a pretty good price." Milo, we need to get out of here.
You're telling me? I mean, if this is what they do at the gate. This whole place is full of thieves. Thieves.
Yep. Definitely a lot of thieves. Yeah.
Where are you going, friends?
Well,
Here and there.
Clearly not here, as we cannot afford such a fee. Although I find it to be quite steep for simply entry into a city looking for growth.
Well, there's fee only for the select few.
Oh, can you time up for a second? There's something I probably have missed. Because
What's
our
up?
mission in general was...
Yep.
What was our mission in general? I probably misunderstood it.
Find a wizard who is in Zarvon, allegedly.
Yeah.
And who sent us on that mission?
The Arcane
The
Court.
Arcane Court.
So, who told you that we were coming?
Probably the court.
No, not the court. We've been watching you.
Oh. From where?
From all over. The Red Bears run this town.
Vague. So the fee, is that something you said for a select few that has to pay it?
Aye, just you.
How come?
Look, I don't get given all the details.
Listen, it's just best if we just let the guy have his day and we could just take care of stuff elsewhere.
I was told to wait in this tower and wait for you lot. In fact, a few of us were. Now you're here, I'm to demand the money.
Well, that is a demand that we cannot fulfill.
That's a very long walk back then, isn't it? Kane, go ahead and make me a charisma saving throw, please.
I'm gonna start moving up because I'm getting frustrated.
It's an 18.
Just stay where you are for 2 seconds, guys. And make me a deception check as well, please.
Me or?
Kane. Just go along with me here. Just make me a deception check.
Okay. It's a 13.
Okay. Do me a favor. And whisper me what your secrets were. Are they on your sheet?
I will send them to you.
That's great.
Enjoy the juice I just gave you.
Do you think that's juice?
I just gave him something pretty good. It's in Discord.
Gotcha. I see it. Thank you. Kane, as you continue to conversate, you hear a voice in your head, just you. You've been very naughty. I can get you into the city. Why are you here?
Kane just kind of shifts his... and he thinks to himself internally, mages.
Ooh. Yeah, I can help. I'll show you the way in, but you gotta be careful.
And who are you? He responds internally.
I'm your friend.
I only know friends and I don't know you. So I'll ask again, who are you? And this time I'm intending to intimidate.
You're silly. I won't tell them. It's okay. It will be our secret now.
Can I insight check this?
Yeah, go ahead, man. What are you trying to figure out? If you ain't crazy?
That's a 10.
Is this me speaking to myself, or?
I mean,
no, it's definitely a different voice. It's not mine.
that's how you sound in your own head.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
You can't give me anything with a 10.
No.
I understand.
No, this voice is, whatever you make of it.
So Kane rubs his chin. So what do I have to do in exchange for this? I know how these sort of things go. And as you know, Maximus Kane isn't beyond doing distasteful things in order to get a job done as. That is why I'm here. So I'm sure there is some sort of exchange in this.
Oh, I know. I need your help. There are certain places I can't get to. I want to find something, but it's locked away. You get it.
Fine.
But first, you need to be in the city. You'll go through the gate. I'll unlock the door.
Very well. However, I will say, on a condition, I don't want any harm coming to my brethren who have traveled the road with me in this exchange, out of deceit.
Can I tell them your secret?
Tell who?
Your friends. Do they know?
No. And I'd prefer to keep it that way.
Okay, we'll see. Wait here. Keep the guy talking.
Okay.
Has Kane been standing completely still for a while now and said nothing?
just
or...
just zoned out, just like.
Yeah, well, you can tell that
Guys,
You can
Guys,
tell
as
they
much as I like to stand around here, I'd rather not.
Because I've known Kane for a while, and I should
Yeah.
notice if something is wrong.
Yeah, you would know
I'll have
his
a look at
behavior shift.
Yeah, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I'll go up to Kane and put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Are you okay?"
Keep that guard talking. I have something. As he says
Okay.
under his breath.
So, Mr. Guard, maybe we could make another deal instead of the money.
I am, after all, the infamous Maximus Cain from the Cromdor wastelands. I have slayed many in the Ludus.
Oh, I
during
don't
my
give a
time.
shit who you are.
What's
I'll
your
just
name?
look over at Raz and I'll be like, Raz, do you know what this money business is about?
He looks to Milo and he starts speaking in halfling, so I'm gonna start figuring that out.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guard. Out of pleasantry and, well, formality. Your name, we gave you ours. Can you perhaps give me yours?
I don't know if that'll actually show you.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
What's his name? I am Janeberg.
Janeberg. I'll be remembering your name, Janeberg.
Oh, Twitch chat shows what I'm typing. Uh-oh. Maybe you should have just whispered that. Oh, yeah.
It's-
What is that? Oh,
Don't
no.
worry, I didn't see it.
Wait, what? Why can't I read it? That's...
Okay, it's in halfling. I don't know if you can on
Oh,
top.
okay.
Oh,
I
you
can. I
don't
just have
speak
to.
halfling? Okay.
I just have to click off of the token I was clicked onto that didn't speak it, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. So he says his name. What did you want to say, Fan, to him?
I'll be remembering you.
Oh, you're threatening me now. I don't think you're in a position to do that. Not from down there.
Did I make any threats? I just simply said I'll be remembering.
Have a.
Perhaps you might be doing me a favor one day, and I happen to speak to someone of great importance down the. Sure, I am down here and you may up there, but there might be a point where that might change, and I always remember a favor for a favor.
I whispered to Kane. How long do we have to keep him busy?
You'll know.
I have
Maybe
nothing more to say to.
We've got the wrong town, guys. Maybe, you know.
What was his name again? I'm sorry, DM.
I'll type it out for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna remember him. He just insulted him. Kane don't do well with insults.
Oh, it's in common. Hopefully you can read that. Also,
Yeah.
Chill said it apparently.
Oh, Chill, Grim, are you okay? You spoke in a voice that wasn't yours.
God spoke to me.
So, I'll be right back.
No worries. All right. I need Milo. Is it Milo or Milo? Which is the pronunciation?
Milo.
Milo. Go ahead and make me a deception roll.
Deception. Okay. 8.
Okay. Let's have a look.
So, okay, what happened real quick? I did alleviate myself.
He rolled a deception that went pretty well.
Okay.
Oh, wait, was it supposed to be at advantage?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
It's fine. It's 8.
So, and I kind of think to myself in my head, I go, well, open the fucking gate if you're gonna help.
There's no response.
I'm actually out of things.
Everybody go ahead and make me a perception roll, please.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Oakley dokley.
I'm actually gonna like do create bonfire on the ground and just sit down by it and chill.
Okay, that's fine.
Be like,
Hey, 15. That's pretty good.
Perception.
what is it?
Ooh, I got
18.
a 16.
Okay, cool. So, Kane, basically everybody but Milo.
Alex can't see shit. Man, we need to get you some fucking glasses.
as
4 feet off the ground.
it was hard to notice this before because it's fucking dark. But as
Wait,
the
I can see.
it's still
What were you
fucking
saying?
dark. As the light flickers, you notice that the bodies that are hanging by the neck are moving slightly.
That's what I said. I can see it perfectly in pitch black.
Perfectly. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, then,
I had devil's sight.
I mean, they're only moving a little bit, so it's reasonable that you could have missed it anyway,
Yeah.
even without the dark. But you see it now. They are moving.
Like, not swing in the wind, but
Like moving. Yeah.
You're
Okay.
busting a move.
So at that point, I gesture to the hanging bodies that are clearly still alive, or behaving in such a manner. And I go, so Janeberg, what is your plan to do with those?
They're just a deterrent.
Well, I'm not deterred.
Well,
And they don't seem that dead.
how much do you know about the history of Zarvon?
I know that it was a place of a great siege once.
Not a siege, a slaughter, a massacre, one that left its mark on this city.
Well, Cromnor has its mark. Galimbor has its mark. These lands to the north where we find Zarvon ain't that much different. Not much was any better after Elduin's reign.
You can see the you can see the gates. There's big off gates, and there's another smaller door inlaid into the solid wooden doors, and you hear the
It's like a portcullis, basically.
yeah, you hear a very distinct metal clang as the latch on the other side is presumably slid open.
Meaning that it's opened.
You hear it unlock. Yep.
Okay.
It's not open, but it's unlocked.
Okay, so it's the gate, and then there's like a
And
side
there's a
door.
little door in set into the gate. Yeah.
Okay, like the main gate, and like how some castles main gate.
And there's a door that is clearly meant to be walked through that's built into the gate. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. That's just for people to walk through and stuff. So without having to open the massive fucking gates every time. Yep.
So Jeanberg, you still standing on your fee?
Aye, 15,000 platinum. That's how much it costs.
Well, that is unfortunately a fee that we cannot. I look over to Grim and then back over to and I go, let's find a place to camp in Winks.
Sure.
And he walks away to be obscured, and he's probably going to wait a little bit, get back to what they were doing.
Yep.
And then once he feels like the coast is clear, he's going to gather everybody and walk through that gate.
Mm-hmm. No problem. Yeah, the light continues from the arrow slits. It seems to be a permanent post there, so the guy probably won't leave the tower.
Mm-hmm.
But
he's not going to watch the whole time. I mean,
No.
So at this point, like after we depart, I tell them, everyone, someone spoke to me while we were talking to the guard. They unlocked that entry gate near the main portcullis.
The one
Probably.
right under where they're looking.
Yes.
Well,
Wait, hold on. Who talked to you?
Didn't get his name.
There was only one person there.
It wasn't the same person talking. It was internally.
Was that bit where you just stood there for ages and didn't say anything?
Yes. Listen,
Right.
we have to get into that city, and I don't have several thousand platinum, and even if I did, I wouldn't be paying that cunt a single bit.
Listen, I don't think any of us have that kind of money, and even if we did, why would we pay them? Yeah, no, I agree with you.
And we have to get in that city. It was the best option that was presented. We might have to do a favor.
Do you know what the favor is?
We have to do a favor to the voice in your head.
Someone was... Listen, I'm not a mage. I don't understand it, but I know magic when I see it. Someone communicated to me into my mind. I'm not crazy. Well, I'm crazy when I rage, but that's...
I mean, I saw you, with those orcs, you seem pretty crazy. Just
Hey, listen.
screaming at them.
Listen, guys, I think he may not actually be crazy. He might just be, a little unwell.
Listen,
Right now, I can't tell.
listen, I've gotten us away into the city. And that's one step closer to completing this contract.
Okay. Right. I mean, I can try and sneak. How sneaky are you guys?
Well, I can turn.
Maybe look at Raz. And I'm
Milo, you know that answer. But listen, even if we do get inside, or when, or if, whatever, I doubt this guy's not gonna just make sure he told everybody that, we were around. And
I
that's
can
how
take
he
care
makes
of that.
things,
But I can turn someone invisible.
We can also just kill him and, be done with it.
Yeah, I think. It just delays the problem.
But they're the guards. They're the guards, right?
Listen, those guys aren't guards, but they are in charge, is what it seems like. And
I wouldn't mind cutting his throat in his sleep anyways. Suffering.
oh, I get that, Kane. If that's what the boys tell you to do, I understand. But,
I might set fire to his toe or something just to
Listen.
annoy him.
Let's just be discreet. You all know that Kane actually does have the capacity to be stealthy. Not a hulking idiot. Like, he can be stealthy if he needs to.
I mean, you can. I only have my dex bonus.
Well, I mean, I've still got some magics left. What if I do a large image in front of the window of just blackness?
Just
Or
darkness.
try and work out the perspective and just do an image of this road in front of there so that they don't actually see us walking up.
Like where you put a picture in front of a camera.
Yeah, I'm going to take a picture. I've worked it out, right? Mr. Hootie's going to go up there. He's going to have a look down. I'm going to have a look down through his eyes, take a picture mentally, and then create that in a silent image.
He's gonna use
What
his
do you
fucking
think?
drone.
Oh, that's fucking funny. You know what? I support that.
Sounds like we have a plan, and then Kane begins to
Sneaking. You are the worst at sneaking, Raz. The worst.
Listen, I can. As you're probably describing this idea, I'm like, listen, I can make another thing that might help. We'll do a number of illusions. Listen,
So
I know a thing or two about them.
Send
so,
up Mr. Hootie.
Discreetly, sure, yeah. I think that might be a good idea.
Right. And I'll let my eyes roll back as I start seeing through Mr. Hootie's eyes as he tries to flap up. I mean, they have a wooded area. Owls are commonplace, right?
They also fly like silently, right? So.
Yeah. He's super quiet, and so he's just gonna try and silently go up so he can have a look down from that sort of perspective, and I'll see it through his eyes so that I know what kind of silent image I'm going to create in front of the window.
Understood,
Right
no
in
worries.
front of him.
roll me a stealth roll. Anyway,
Okay.
Well,
For-
yeah,
for Mr.
I was
Booty.
going to put a stealth.
from the owl. Just we're
Never
doing one
mind.
step at a time. So just do from that for now.
Evening. Just straight roll. 12.
12. Okay. You see, as the owl gets up, he does get up to the window, and you can look out. But the guard does notice. He goes, but he just like, "Oi, get away!" and then just like moves towards the owl and like just tries to
He
get
basically
away.
punches on there for a second and then sort of. Okay.
He doesn't seem to suspect anything arcane.
And I'll send Mr. Hootie flying up north, so it doesn't fly back to where we are straight away. Right. Okay. I think I've got the image ready in my mind to project. Are we ready to try whatever this is?
Yeah, I think so another idea we should do. Let's clump together as best as we can right now, because I have another idea.
Okay.
Move yourself on the map as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure where if we want to start at the back of the road or where we're coming from.
Start at the back for me. Just move back because you guys backed away, right? To like.
Guessing.
Yeah, I
we
believe so.
said we'd go off the road a bit so they can't see us.
That's
I
fine.
believe so. Yeah.
Okay, so what are you guys trying to do here? Give me your rundown.
So what Raz is gonna do is, if we're all clumped together within, let's say, about a 15-foot cube, he will create a silent image as well that
Okay.
looks like us walking, or looks like a clump of people kind of walking. It's in the dark, no one's got lights on them, but it'll be walking in an opposite direction that we are. So if we're gonna walk, from where we're at straight towards the gate, this one will be walking up and away.
Okay,
It has to stay within 60 feet of me when I have it going, so it'll be kind of moving away to try and draw attention.
gotcha.
So I'll just click this so you can see the stats and stuff.
Okay, that'd be great. Very cool. And Carl, you're doing yours as well, right?
So yeah, mine's gonna appear like 5 foot in front of the outlook.
Are you using the same spell to do this? Silent image?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So it's 15 foot. So it's basically gonna appear as this sheet across there of the picture I've got in my mind of what it looks like without
ahead.
us on the road.
Go ahead and make me an intelligence just check. It will succeed either way because you're using a spell, but I just want to it will be for quality. So the higher the roll, the better the quality of this image.
Just a straight ability check, is it?
Just a straight intelligence ability. Yep.
2. A halfling 1.
6. Okay. That's fine. Like I said, it still works. I just want to gauge, how good it is. Like how
Hopefully
well
just
you got
can't
the
be too
angle,
well
you know
in
what I
the
mean?
dark.
Like it's okay.
Well,
Uh,
yeah. Once these are in place, I'll look to everybody and as quietly be like, "All right, let's go."
Yeah, and make yourself invisible if you can. Right.
Is someone who's the worst at stealth here?
just
I mean, I only have a
Raz.
+2. If we're still acting as if Delg is with us, he probably is the worst because he probably has heavy armor, but I don't know.
Delg is with you, yeah. You know that Jalil separated from you guys as you're approaching to scout. He got separated from you, but yeah. We'll address that next session.
He's not sneaking in.
Yeah, he has a Delg has a +1 to stealth.
And he has disadvantage.
I'm just double checking. Yes, he does. Yeah.
So I'll cast invisibility on him then.
Okay. He
Then
was
I
still
think
potentially.
that makes it a neutral roll at that point.
Yeah.
It does.
Sleight of hand.
Wrong. Yeah, wrong.
Okay, so everybody go ahead and make me a stealth roll.
Oh my god, I should have invisible myself. Wait, no. Did I see
you
wrong?
got an
Ah, I
18.
saw,
You're fine,
I
yeah.
saw it wrong.
Actually,
Just hope
that's
that it's
technically a
actually-
disadvantage. Oh no, it rolled it at disadvantage. Never mind.
Oh yeah, because exhaustion. I was
Yeah.
like, wait, why? And I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
You don't wear armor.
That is true. If you have exhaustion, then make sure you are taking that into account.
Well, it's automatically rolling it because it's registering the status of. I have it marked on the character sheet.
Okay, cool.
I've got it marked on there, but yeah, it didn't roll it like that.
So what I can see, just go ahead. Do you have the disadvantage, like dis brackets advantage button on yours?
Yeah.
Okay, just go ahead and click it because I don't think it's actually rolling until you
There you
click
go.
that. In
It's
case you have it.
5.
It's 5 either way. Okay.
Yeah, because the higher value was 16.
Okay. Do-do-do. And Grim, you don't have any disadvantage?
No,
Do you don't? Yeah, sorry. Do you have exhaustion?
no.
Okay.
I had a long. No, we haven't had a long rest.
No. You
No.
pushed through.
Oh
the
god
night.
damn it! Oh,
Just
god
a short rest.
Okay.
damn. God damn. Yeah, that's so 4.
So what you said before, where you're like, oh, maybe I should have casted it on myself. Maybe was true.
Yeah.
That's why I was suggesting maybe we should have.
Okay. So you guys,
Listen, it's not
you-
about optimization.
You guys begin walking towards the gate. Your two illusions are active. You are covering up the arrow slit of the left-hand tower. Oh, sorry, right-hand tower. You're right. And the other illusion, it makes it look like you're walking away, right?
Yeah, it looks like we're walking like up like this
Okay.
way, like we're trying to find some other way to sneak in
Okay.
and
Gotcha.
not using the front door.
Got you. Okay. As you approach the gates, Kane, you once again hear in your head, "Yeah, that's it. Come on, through the door. It's open now."
Kane
Come
will be
on.
Kane will be the first to go through the door.
You guys did not roll well on stealth. As you guys approach the gates, you're only a few feet away when you hear just a small chuckle coming from the other tower.
Fuck.
You just hear a small chuckle followed by a large bang, and the rope above snap, and the bodies drop. You guys are next to the gate, and the bodies drop almost next to you,
Okay.
and they start to climb and raise up, and that's where we're going to end the session.
Alrighty.
Let's place ourselves on the map. So
Yeah, go ahead
right
and
here.
I'm just going to move you back a little bit, Kane.
Yeah, we're in a tight little square. Yeah, that works.
Oh, I accidentally deleted one. 2 secs. So the as the bodies drop, you see as out of one of the arrow slits is thrown a small bag, and it just splats across the ground, and the smell of blood reaches your nose.
It's aghast.
Oh, that's a lot of some things.
It's a lot of, hungry some things.
Don't like it.
And we're going to call the session there for this week. And we'll pick back up with you trying to get into the city next week.
Sweet.
Oh.
Atlas!
Great.
Oh, Atlas.
When the bodies hit the floor. They are currently prone. That's your saving grace. They are starting to clamber back up. So you may get some
Sure,
attacks.
Kane would be me. Maybe, yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be great sword time, baby. That's all I'm saying on that.
Good job, guys.
At this point, it's just raining men.
Yeah.
It's not Hallelujah though.
No, not yet. And hopefully Del gets back. Obviously next week as well.
Yeah, I would imagine. Hopefully, well, him and Jalil will be here, so that'll
Yes.
be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So, how'd you find it, guys? Thank you for everybody that's watching as well. Appreciate it. Great. How are we feeling, guys?
Good. It was good.
It was good. I wasn't sure if the naked man was supposed to be like a hook for us or not.
It's completely up to you guys.
It could be anything, and I'm okay finding out one way or the other.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just did what I felt like my character would do. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not here to help him, so
Mhm.
it's his problem.
Oh yeah, no.
But
I
yeah,
get
no.
it.
It is good. I definitely want to see. I'm interested to see actual like roleplay interaction between the characters in the future. I liked the sort of kind of energy me and Grim had together.
Mm.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad I got to kill shit.
Always good.
I would say if you wanted that poison to be a little bit more devastating, you could have thrown in like a 1d4 necrotic damage on top of it or something like that, just to make it even a little bit more nastier.
Yeah, for sure. I was running it off the stats that I had. That was just how it worked.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure. I'll be. It was a good insight into sort of your capabilities as a party. So I'll be switching things up a little bit more. We'll
Yeah.
see how it goes.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's like I said, I'm very interested to see where it's gonna go.
Good. I'm glad. All right. Well, I'm going to end the stream, but thank you guys for watching again. We have, so if you check out Grid and Glory, we have another streamed game, or, fan runs, and a couple of us are in, which is every other Saturday. So it was streamed yesterday. So 2 weeks yesterday in the future will be the next one. So come watch that. It's great fun. It's Viking-themed Isfloff hardcore. We're all gonna die soon. I mean, you killed one player yesterday. It was great.
We will all die.
I didn't kill the player. The monster killed him.
The massive fucking wolf.
Which is you.
You're the monster.
That's how that works.
Yeah, it's cool. Okay, and obviously this game will be streamed same time next week. So come back and continue the adventure with us as well. It'd be great. Cool, guys. I'll catch you later.
Bye.